She's wet. She's wet that day.
Well, tell me about that day.
Yeah, it was blowing us ring off from the north.
You can tell.
Yeah, and then the big thunderstorm came in, and then it was just rained all day. It was wet as, and she's a pretty tight game all day that day.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Controversial.
Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah.
I think.
And I think at the time, I don't know, don't quote me, but Centrals would have had at least 7 Mortlock players and possibly...
would have been, yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
Possibly 4, but maybe even 5 EP players in their team.
Kim's selling Ellison a little bit short there because they also had 5 Eyre Peninsula players. So between them, they had almost half the Eyre Peninsula team at that time. 2 gun sides. That was in the late 90s, Ellison and Central Eyre, and Central Eyre ended up winning, I think, 4 in a row. Didn't quite get to the 5th because Ellison basically bookended that little Central Eyre run. They won in 95, Central Eyre won 96, 97, 98, 99, and then Ellison won back in 2000. So yeah, it was 2 dominant clubs of an era with outstanding players, both of them.
Because they're full of Samsons.
Yeah, Samsons, Grokies.
Yep.
Trev May, Fox Frisky. Shit, there might have even been 5 EP players in their team, and a couple players that were Trev May and Fuzz Groki, and I don't know if John Hastings was playing that game or not. I don't think he did actually. But Export Magpies players as well. So they had a...
blowy, but the conditions have improved a bit since this morning, so hopefully we should have a good day. Bounce down, rucks go to it, and that was run well by Elliston, cleared by Lemire into the forward line. Strong mark taken there by Stringer. He looks to the outer side and gets a pass off there, and it's cut off well by Titch Kelly. A good mark. He goes back. Drives forward into the forward lines. He's looking for Kingston. He sets himself. Oh, he's got a hands on it. There's play on. Handball out. Nick Paul there doing some work at the bottom of that pack, and it looks like we're going to have a bounce up here in the forward pocket for Elliston.
Right.
Clean start there, Pato.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, good start. Well tailored to bounce the ball by the looks of it.
If you're on sit next to you.
Excuse me, can you just bring that, just tap that mic? No, it's that, can you bring it out here quickly?
I can do that.
Oh, just,
Right, a few technical hiccups here, Pato, but we're back in action.
Yeah, no, they've just bounced the ball there. It hasn't really gone too far. It's just over the scoreboard side of the wing there, so Aaron Groki gets a tap away. And yep, he's the Central boy keeps in play. That's Johnny Hastings. Kicks over the wing, I reckon. That's young Agar, isn't it, John?
Yep. I reckon it's young Steve Agars. He kicks it out wide. Newton under pressure there. He's battled well there.
Contested well there.
Gets the ball forced out wide onto this side wing. Rick Grokey under a lot of pressure there, does well. Oh, we've got kids in it and everything here at the moment, but Trev May gets a hand pass now across to Wes Crisp. He's looking for support. Well tackled there by Kane Williams. Handball out once again. Newton, wobbly kick, it's going to pay off. Matt Lemire in the box seat there. And he looks forward into the half-forward line. Oh, Kingston!
If you're on fit, next year.
Okay. And that is a point, of course. No trail now by 5.
There we got Tommy Stringer bringing it in by the looks of it.
Yes, it looks like he's nominated himself for the job. They're huddling pretty well in the middle there. There's a lead from Trev May. He was tagged. He's tagged again. Oops, she's on here a bit, but he goes that way anyway. Stringer with a kick. Hastings in under it, and a big leap there again from John Newton. Kane Sampson, long hand pass into the centre corridor. Could be dangerous to do that, but it's going to pay off for Central Areas. They've got plenty of numbers there, and it's cleared by Brick Grokey to the outer side wing. Got a contest there between Gonzo and young, I reckon that's young Brad Agars. I can't see Steve Agars. In fact, I've buggered if I can tell the difference between the two of them from this distance anyway. I don't know about you, Toto.
The boundary umpire brings it into play. Gonzo over the top. I think he might have given a free there, yes, and Phil shows the free decision. That's a free kick to Johnny Keane. He's looking for his options up forward. There's not much on the move at the moment for him. What is he going to do? Just the long bomb as usual. Not a bad kick either. Aaron Grokey contesting there. Oh, well, yeah, no, she's going to be a toss-up. Nels O'Brien, the boys are just sort of sorting out who's got control of the ball there, I think.
Yeah, just knocking a bit of nerves out of themselves here early in the game, of course.
Stoddy bounces it up. Young Kingston gets a tap away. Tommy Stringer and Nicky Paul after the ball. Knocks it out. And how's he seen it? There's a free kick to the Elliston boy by the looks of it. That's going Nicky Paul's way. Righto, I suppose he's on the scoreboard side there. He's a reasonable distance out still. He goes along to the square. I don't think he has he?
Dallas
yes,
Kane.
The boys have put their hands up.
Dallas Kane was the goal kicker. And
Dallas Kane, was it?
Excellent start from Dallas. And that was a brilliant team lifting goal from the outer side forward flank. And very tough to kick a goal from there. Had to float it out, obviously. A lot of wind here today.
Good kick.
He's done well. Good start for the lad.
I thought it was Nicky Paul, but I apologise.
Yeah, well, he was in there. He was in the general vicinity, but yeah, anyway, that's happened. And as you all see on the replay, it was Dallas King. Bounce down again now. Umpire Taylor. Not a bad bounce considering the conditions. Grokey's there, he just thumps it out, and Kelly's got a free run here. Oh, Kelly got in that scene fairly quick.
Kicks it up long.
Lemire kicks in. And what's going on here?
Hello, Hogs, there's a free up.
There's a bit of a space behind the ground. We won't worry about the football. We'll just what's going on behind the scene here. We don't know actually where the camera is at the moment. Anyway, that's sorted out.
I didn't see the indiscretion there, Judd, but she's obviously a free after disposal.
Yeah, a bit of pushy-shovey stuff, but they've all forgiven each other now. Hogan will shoot for goal. Once again, probably...
Lovely kick.
Boys have started well here.
That's a good start. Good kick off the boot too, wasn't it?
They responded well to the early challenge from the Central Air team. And, the wind's going to play a big factor today, though, isn't it? It's, 4 to 5 goals, you'd have to think.
Oh, it'd have to. Just going on the B grade, it'd have to be at least that much of an advantage, I'd say.
Certainly was earlier in the day. It's conditions are up and down a bit here. We've had sunshine, we've had everything. Anyone would think we were in Melbourne or somewhere like that. But, yeah, it's not a bad day at the moment anyway. And good ruck there by Kane Elliston, clearing well nice from the centre again through young Brad Agars on a sensational mark there by Brett Grokey. That was brilliant. Yes, he read that well, and he's got 50 to go with it. and Phil Taylor's really taking the show over here already.
Yeah, Phil's asserting his authority on the game, which...
Nothing much in that I could see.
No, it didn't appear to be, but anyway...
It never usually is, so... Johnny Newton's been brought back now. That wasn't much of a 50. It might even been 25, was it? But
I think so. Brick's bringing it out to the wing side. That's a good mark by Fox. He's got Sean Humby on him today. Fox gets it on quick, gets it up to Central Air boy. That's Mossy too, isn't it?
Good mark. Yes, he done that well.
Yeah, good mark. Kane McAvoy's picking him up today. Mossy splits it to the guts. Young Richter. That's a good mark by Neil Spoon. That was Matty Lemire, wasn't it?
That's the effort to drop back into that slot there and take the mark, but he's kicked nothing. Now, good mark again by Sampson. He started the game well, and he'll get another chance to push Central Air forward. Chooses Dave Chapman as his target, but a bit of a pack forming there. Humby clears. High kick, but once again, Central Air. Oh, Kane Williams, an excellent mark.
Oh, yes, you'd have to pay him that.
And I'm sure we're going to see some aerialism from this lad today. He's brilliant. Kicks it long and low. What can Kingston do? Oops, he hasn't got the shorts to get that one. And Brick Grokey cleans up and takes it through for a rush behind.
Yeah, that Kane, he's got plenty of spring in his feet, hasn't he? He's certainly a high leaping
yes,
high
he's a
leaping
definite
mark.
talent, that's for sure. And both teams have got a fair sprinkling of that. There's no doubt about it. And hopefully we'll see the best of them all here today.
Brick brings it in from the back position. Oh, Trev May just touches that, I think. She'll still be... No, hang on, yes, he's paid the touch to it, so it's just a throw in. Trev must have got his finger to the ball, did he? No, he didn't, Juddy.
No, boundary umpire was just being told by the central umpire.
So yeah, the Central Air boys didn't get a finger to that one, unfortunately. So that's Dallas keen to bring it into play again. That's not a bad kick. I think it's going to go through for a rush behind.
Big Kingston up there, he's a threat, isn't he? I tell you what, if he gets on his medal, he's going to cause some problems. Central Air couldn't really match him up that well up at Wirrala in the second semi. He did, although I think on that particular day he kicked 3 goals from the pocket. But, oh, that's a great mark. John Newton, sensational grab. And he's hurt himself there, I think.
Yeah, he's not getting up real quick, is he? I think he'll get up to take his kick still, but he's...
yeah, very strong grab and hit the deck hard.
Might have been sad winded, Juddy, you reckon, or...?
Could be the case, I think. He'll be right, he's got a fair set of lungs on him, this lad. And he'll suck him in, he's a tough man. And shoot on goal from probably around about 50. He's a fair way out.
Yeah, he's...
of course, they're good judges of distance too.
I reckon he might make the distance there. Just this obviously depends on his accuracy, I suppose. But with that breeze, he'd have to be a chance to make the distance, I reckon. Goes back. He's swung it around to the
I don't think she's
right.
going to do enough for him. No, she's through for another point. So Elliston would be keen to try and nail one of these soon. They've sort of got a few points. They've started well enough, but a couple more goals behind him. Newton's in it again.
He's got it back again, no.
Hello, what's this?
Gave him a little touch in the back, I think.
Did he? All right.
Yeah, scores a 2-3. Elliston to essentially a 1-1 at the moment, so... That brings it out.
Nifty higher. And well done by Stewart. That was excellent footy there. He really controlled that. And up against a strong young lad there, and Kane Sampson passes off to Kim Newton. He's got an opportunity now to put Elliston forward again. Tony nails O'Brien there, but he's tapped it down, and plenty of numbers there for Central Air those. They go wide to the outer side half-back line, and the ball goes out of play in front of Titch Kelly and Brock Kenley.
They've got a fairly solid defence, haven't they, Central Air? Like, obviously they've got a reasonable forward set-up as well, but they've got a reasonable...
some clowns here in the window.
Hutchison fell back into play. He's got the run of it. He's got time to have a look here. And Elliston have got another behind on the board.
Our boundary rider here has just told us that Rovers won the A-grade netball. 61-54. So all you supporters of this video will be pretty keen to hear that. Kicking comes again to the outer side. Ooh, John Newton uses his body well again. He's very good at that.
Oh, they got a touch to it.
Battle there, he knocks the ball in to Dallas Kane. What can he do? Under a lot of pressure. Yeah, good stuff there, young Louis. He's dobbed it in, but well done, Trev May. He's picked up very cleanly and disposed it well to Mossy, it looks like.
Yeah, that's Mossy, I reckon, Judd. Mossy chops it in short, accuracy. Yeah, no,
Young
he's
Mullen,
yeah,
yeah.
young Mullen, yeah. He goes back and has a look.
It's all red and white up in front of us.
It is.
He hasn't got much to look to yet.
Just dobs it in long. Fox is under it. Yeah, well,
Too much.
yeah, Louis got hold of the ball. Well cleared by Louis. Stewie, Hutcho. Kane Sampson's got that, and they've paid him the grab. Kane started reasonably well,
Yes,
getting a few
he's,
touches.
He played well on the second semi up at Wirrallah too.
That's a nice kick to the forward.
So he's
Oh,
didn't actually see the game at Woodnall, but Kane sort of, from what I've seen, has had a good final series.
yeah, the ball's still, he's letting it go. They contest forward, Johnny Hastings. Clears it, well done, Humby.
Yeah, did well. Battled hard and got the ball clear, and Hutchison's got an absolute paddock here. If he can pick up, he's got to get around on that right leg though, and Aaron Grokey wasn't quite aware of that, but the kick's no good anyway, so no loss. Brick Grokey chips beautifully wide. That's good.
Yeah,
for
magic, yeah, magic kick.
Well balanced player and did it perfectly. Tommy Stringer chips over Trev May. Good work there. Found the yards. This is what they've got to do, Central Air. They've got to run the ball into this win. And yes, they're finding loose guys here now. Nifty O'Brien, Hire, sorry. And Brick Grokey's in it again. Hell, he should have got something there, but he's
Battling hard.
He's touched more times than a fresh loaf of bread in there, and yes, he didn't like it. He's gone in and dealt some of his own. Yeah, look, it's all Elliston here.
Hogan.
Oh, we missed the turnover, and all of a sudden it's down the other end of the ground. Central Air showing a fair bit of promise there, Pato.
Oh, well, that's, obviously just took the one long kick, really, wasn't it? Straight into the forward line, bang,
Hello.
that's all you need.
We've got a 50 metres. Phil, how many's that he's dealt out now? We're taking stats on that. He's had more bloody touches than anyone.
I reckon that'd probably be at least number 3, wouldn't it?
It'd have to be, and it's a goal to Hogan, so that's his second.
Second. Yeah, that's Hogan's second. Obviously, that takes
good effort.
take Elliston to 3-5 to essentially 1-1.
Yes, and the Elliston forwards have certainly haven't started too badly. I guess we're about halfway through the first term, so yeah, heck, Central Air really need to get a run on now and try and reply to this as quickly as possible, I would think.
Yeah, you did right. So what have we got? Hogan for a couple, and
Dallas has
young
kicked
Dallas
a
got
nice
the other
goal
one,
from
hasn't
the
he?
flank, yeah. Ball down
That
there.
was a good
Hastings is
goal.
in there again, picks it up and drives it out with a wobbly looking worm burning kick out to this side wing, and Dave Chappie's got a chance here. Oh, he's
yeah,
under
that's
pressure.
good
Pat
tackle.
Kane, but he's given away a free
Oh
kick.
no, he's paid holding the sausage.
Hey, you're joking. Hello.
Hello,
I
yeah.
think this is going to shock this lad when he hands the ball back. No, he's done it with a fair bit of agreement. So anyway.
Yeah, Keeney's got the kick anyway. Pat looks up forward, dobs it in short. Not a bad pass either, but obviously he hasn't found anyone. Hutcho's got it, read the ball well.
Yeah, brilliantly read. But
Well smothered. Matty Lemire into the full forward. Here we go. The big fella's got it in Kingston.
Oh, somebody-
Fairly contesting. Yeah, no, he's
Oh,
holding the man. Free kick to the Central Air boy in Tommy Stringer.
He had to do something that was not going anywhere there for the minute. And Kane Williams, good mark again. This is where Elliston's strength is, in the air. And they're going to...
I reckon you'll go back and have a pot at that too, wouldn't you, Judd?
I reckon he'll probably have a ping. If he can get it up there and does the right sort of... gets the right bias on it, every chance of kicking a goal here, Kane. Not too bad.
He's
It's
allowed
got
well
the right
for it.
draw
Here
on
it's
it. That's
back,
an
he's got
excellent
it.
kick.
Lovely
He has
kick,
kicked.
Kane.
Done well, and that is his first, and he's certainly having an influence across the half-forward line for Elliston as well.
Yeah, I think Niles is obviously picking him up at centre half, isn't he? Yeah, that'd be a pretty good tussle for those two. Two quality players.
Certainly was up at Wirrallah in the second semi-final, which is a classic match between these two sides. And Niles was he played fairly well, and then they shifted him up forward in the second half, and he was fairly damaging up there for Central Air. And if it wasn't for a couple of umpiring decisions, probably would have won the game for them.
Yeah, that's basically what it came down to, I think.
Yeah, it was very close. I mean, of course, it wasn't the overall influence, but that did affect the game. And in the ball goes again to the Elliston forward line. Geez,
Yeah,
they're
well done,
winning,
Nicky
they're
Paul.
winning in the centre, aren't they? That's
They are.
their key at this stage. Young Titch Kelly there, but Brett Grokey, God almighty, he must be just about worn out already. And he's kicked the ball along the outer wing and it's gone out of bounds. He's done a lot of work, Pato.
He has, for sure. Yeah, no, his work rate's phenomenal. So Johnny Keane brings in, that's a big knock. He gets his hand to it, Brock Kennelly clears. That's a good long kick up to the central air forward line, and Louis dropping back. Oh, hello, Bucky. I think Bucky might get a free there. Bucky goes back.
Did it well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was smart. He should never have got that. He wasn't even in the picture.
Yeah, good mark, Richter. I tell you what, if he, you know, if he gets going, he's fairly damaging, isn't he?
Arms like a Tanzanian rock ape. Just hung out there and pulled the ball down. It's perfect.
He's not a bad kick either. Apparently his kicking has improved a bit. But it shoots. Oh, there you go. Wasn't a...
That knife is cutting out a little bit. Have you got your hand on the wire? Just check it now.
How's that now? Are you getting us now? Okay, right. I'll keep my hand right away from the wires.
Yeah, pretty fortunate to get that goal. Obviously, you know, Richter's kick dropped short, and that's the way it goes, isn't it? You make your own luck. And
the experience of Dave Chapman showing up there, floating across the front of the pack, and grabbed the mark. So back in the centre we go.
Phil Taylor to get play rolling again. John Keane and Groaks, up they go again as usual. Good bounce. Johnny Keane, lovely tap. Straight to Trev May though. Trev May clears out of centre. Fox Frisky runs back onto the flank. Another good kick by Fox. At least he's got the boot to ball there. Stewie. Back to Gonzo. Gonzo's working hard for the ball. I think, yes, he's cleared that. Elliston boys working hard as well. Out to the boundary line. Yeah, Fox Frisky gets his hands to it. Still battling hard, the boys, and she'll be... No, they're still playing. He's going to call a bounce up there,
Someone out there's blowing a whistle anyway. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it might be a boundary umpire, actually.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, I think at this stage, Coach Matthews would have to be concerned about Elliston's dominance in the ruck, Pato.
Yep, definitely. John's getting his hand to the ball all the time. Groaks.
Just as I say that. It's been an indiscretion in the ruck.
Nifty High's got the ball.
Low kick. Boy, hell, he attacked that.
Hello,
too,
Chappie. Good bloke, yeah. Kane Sampson, can he? Yep.
Yes. He's got hold of it, so yeah.
Stood his ground well, didn't he?
He's a boy you got to watch, Kane. He's sort of... And Grokey again.
Grokey again.
Well, they could take him off now, and he would have more kicks than the majority of people.
He's worn out, he'd have to be. Obviously ran down from the back flank, and...
He's a chance to kick a goal here. I hope he doesn't go back too much further, or he'll be right out of our scene. We're sitting here next to the camera and can't sort of see what's going on at the moment.
Take a pretty good kick from there, but, you know, if somebody could do it, it'd have to be Brett. Goes back.
I think he's shaved it. No.
Oh, he's kicked it too.
Oh,
yeah, lovely kick, Grokey.
Well, Central Eyre have really, in the last 5 minutes, turned this game right around. And it's been through the agency of Britt Grokey, who has been absolutely sensational, you'd say, Pato, in this early
part definitely. Like, he's tireless. And he finishes well. He's just, you know...
He's obviously running off the back line, and I think that's something that Wilmot would be trying to work out now.
Well, you know,
do with him.
Who's picking him up there, Judd? He's on his own there, obviously playing loose in defence. Like,
I don't think anyone would be too blooming keen to pick him up. Anyway, and there you go. Now, Central Air's won the knock.
Yeah, Groaks is through.
They've got away to another good attacking start here.
Stewie clears there. And Matty Lemire plays on. Humby. Brett's on his own again. Yeah, surely they've got to have someone picking him up. You can't afford to have a bloke like that loose.
No, he's too good to be on his own, and he does it every time the possession counts. Where's Chris? He's got hold of it after a pass from Moss. He's getting a little... Kingston's trying to convince the umpire he's played on.
He's number 4.
And he was probably right in what he was doing, but anyway, it's 50 metres. Back you go, son.
So, Not a bad 50, I suppose. Crispy has a look.
God, I wish they were 50 metres was only that far when I was at school. Would have been breaking world records. Anyway, the ball goes to ground, and Bucky, surely.
No,
Got a
didn't
shove
get
there,
it.
no, but anyway, out it goes. Dave Chapman, effective kick. All cut off well by John Keane.
Oh, here's a go. There's at least 3 of them there.
He was hit hard, and he's going to get a free for it.
Lay
Not
on, let
floated
it go.
Titch Kelly bursts away and floats it into half forward. Hogan punches to ground from Mullen. The ball's there. Wes Chris cleans up well again. Got good presence and kicks not so well actually, just over the top. Hard conditions for the players out there today, Pato.
Yeah, it makes it difficult when the breeze is blowing. Hutch shows he's got control of the ball. He's getting a few touches. Boys flew. Yeah, there's that was Titch, wasn't it? Puts it in long.
Kingston, he loves to come from
Oh, does
behind,
he?
and yeah, well, it goes to ground.
He's got the leap. There's no doubt about that, and the height, obviously. The boys bring it in from the boundary line. Kingston gets the tap. Boys working hard. Nicky Paul clears it out to Titch. Titch with the kick into the goal. Hutcho's got it.
Yeah, opportunist, and God almighty, he has moved from very quickly up there to find position again. So
He's working hard, isn't he?
well done. He does. He's a tireless worker for the Elliston Club over the last 8 or 10 years. And has always been dangerous around goals. And he's a fellow that doesn't really miss these ones.
No,
So
you'd have to back him,
they
wouldn't you?
definitely need it now after that quick rally from Central Eyre to get those couple of goals. Seems
Leans
to me,
back.
Pato, that a number of players
That's a goal
out
too,
there
Judd.
are confused with some of the umpiring. But anyway, we won't dwell on that too much at this stage because I'm sure we'll have plenty more to say about it later. So there we go. Hutchinson gets his first.
First, yep. That's Elliston's 5th, obviously. Takes us 5-5 Elliston, a 3-1 Central Eyre. Yeah, well, that's, I suppose it's same for both teams, and you've, just got to go with it, don't you?
Yeah, they haven't had a heck of a lot of the play this quarter, except perhaps for, across their back line. It's done pretty well at times, but they have kept themselves in this game after sort of the middle 15 minutes of the quarter anyway. They didn't seem to be anywhere at all. Elliston probably wasted a few opportunities, but now Central Eyre go forward again.
Bucky.
And a chance for Bucky Banky. Ooh, we've got a bit of touch on that there, on the man on the mark.
Yeah, good work. That's Hastings. Over to Fox. Fox leans back. Oh, Richter's all on his own.
Yes, this is costly.
Come on, Jamie. Well, I gave him raps last time, Judd.
Yeah, he sort of got a bit forward of himself there.
Oh, I think he'd have to.
I think he did the right thing. I mean, with a wind like this,
Yeah,
you
it's
probably got to get
difficult.
in front, but it was a good kick from Frisky.
Yeah, Richter's
And
kicked
he
it too. Another valuable goal by Central Eyre.
It's all
God,
very,
these goals are going to be.
Does it fairly casually there, young Richter. He's had a stint across at Port Adelaide, and I'll tell you what, he's got some talent, this boy.
No doubt about that. No doubt about it.
So that's his second goal, I guess.
No, that's first. He,
First, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
so
right. He
Chappie,
did the
Chappie
toe
kicked that
poke
one.
there before, didn't he?
She dropped in short, but that's his
Dropped in short.
first.
Okay.
A couple of grabs he's taken, so.
So this is interesting now. I think that Elliston really, in
I
the
think-
last 10 minutes, have gone off the ball completely.
Johnny Keane up and ruck to Groaks. Groaks gets a tap away. They bumble up in the centre there. Yeah, no advantage. Phil comes in to bounce again. Yeah, no, I think Central Eyre of scoring these 4 goals in the first quarter it's got to be a huge advantage to them, doesn't it?
Yes.
The boys work away. That was Dallas that got the ball out to Louis. Louis got time to have a look. That's a lovely left foot kick too.
Beautiful kick. Oh,
Hogan got the front position.
He's under pressure there. They've got him.
Where's Chris clears?
Going to go out.
Out in the fall.
Jane Sampson was well loose again there too. It wasn't a bad pass from Wes. I think he did pretty well to get it there, but it was just a little bit long.
Yeah, that breeze caught it again. Up to Johnny Newton. Johnny, he got 2 grabs at it, didn't he?
Kane Williams.
Hello, Gallus Keen's made position. Where's Kingston?
Oh.
No, the Central Air boys rush it through from behind.
Yes, I'll tell you what, Cobb O'Brien has tightened up in that department, and he's really doing a good job there on Kingston at the minute.
I don't think he's going to get any easy kicks today, that's for sure. He's tightened right up him, as you said, Judd.
Cobb O'Brien, I believe, too, has been brought in for this game, so he'd be keen to impress.
Crispy's on his own.
As young Mullen gets the kick.
Mullen brings it in, yeah, nice smart Nails. Nails clears on, that's play on, of course. Johnny Keane. Nails back again. Play on, Crispy out to the side of the wing. They're getting close to the boundary line, and, yep, throw in, Judd.
Nearly took out a few supporters there. A bit of a risky spot to settle yourself when the wind seems to be working to that sort of area of the ground at times, but...
Throwing, Kingston, Grokey. Oh, Gross has shown his
He's given him a trademark Groke handshake there.
Yeah, lovely fashion by Grokes. Louis, onto his left again. That's not a bad kick on his left again, Louis. Up to the forward. Nice bump by Johnny Newton's got that, cleared it. Oh, I think he's done his shoulder there, Juddy. Hutcho, there's another goal for Elliston. No, sorry, it's a behind.
Is he down? Is he right? We can't sort of see there at the minute. Now he's up.
I think he might have done his shoulder there, Juddy.
Yeah, hurt him, whatever. He got flung down in the general play there.
That'll be a loss for them, obviously, if it's no good.
Got him on a stretcher yet. He's a fairly tough bugger.
He doesn't look real good.
He'll come good, I think. Wipe his face with that dirty wet towel. And the ball goes to ground here on the half-back line for Central Eyre, and a good punch there by Kane Sampson, good sinking footy.
Yeah, bad to the boundary line. Johnny's going off anyway, by the looks of it.
Yeah, he does look a bit crook. Now, that is a bit of a blow for the Elliston forward line, you'd have to say. At this stage, I hope he can come good.
Grace has given Kingston an almighty thanks very much.
He took it the first time, the umpire, but that time he spotted it.
Just a little bit blatant there, Grokes, I reckon.
Yeah. Yes, he'd be handy yarding up Grokes, I reckon, in the shearing shed. Any sheep that gave you any trouble.
Kingston, that's not a bad kick. He's
put that through for a point, is it?
I think so. He's shaved it to the left there a bit, hasn't he?
Yes, he's got some brute strength, the old Groke. But that time it sort of got picked up. But it didn't cost them too much. I think Central Eyre now would be certainly keen to keep this scoreboard pretty similar, and they'd be happy with that at quarter time.
Ram's just come on there too, Judd. That's probably one of the best recoveries since, I don't know when. Lazarus, that's the one I was looking for.
And Ram back for his first game since his serious accident. And
not a bad effort either,
good replacement, by hell.
Good effort.
Take one fella off and put Ram on. Yeah, good luck to him today. Back into footy, and it's great to see, Paddo.
Dead right. Cobb brings it back in, essentially. Johnny Hastings to the boundary line. That's over for another throwing. Yeah, the Elliston boys have got it up forward, but finding it difficult to score at this stage. Kingston gets a tap again. That's not a bad tap.
He didn't get thrown to ground there. What's going on?
Bit of a wrestle on the middle.
Stacks on the mill.
Stacks on the mill, yep.
Central Eyre's definitely trying to bottle things up here now. They're keen to keep this score pretty much the same as it is.
Taylor bounces Kingston. He's got a leap on him like a hyena, that fella.
He'd have to be a good basketballer, wouldn't he?
Oh, he's pretty reasonable there too.
And
Louis, yeah. Oh, you'd have to almost know. He hasn't paid it. Kane Sampson gets on with the job, and that's another boundary throw in. So we're getting locked a bit on this boundary side here, Judd, but
yes, nothing happened in the last 5 minutes or so. Just nifty.
Louis getting plenty of kicks there. Trev May,
Strong.
Yeah, good hands.
The boys are getting back there now, and I think that's the siren. You'd have to have good hearing to hear it, but yeah, everything seems to have stopped. So we'll call that the siren.
I'd give that the honours for Central Eyre, you'd have to say, in the first quarter, Juddy.
Yeah, I guess we best tell at half-time. It's hard to say. I think that they certainly did well to get back after Elliston looked like running away with the game about halfway through the quarter, and Central Eyre certainly fought back to really put themselves in the box seat now if they play this.
What's he got to go? Right at the start of the second quarter, Taylor bounces up. Grokes has got it away. The Elliston boy, there's Kane Sampson again. He's in the touch again. Clears it up to the centre half forward. Yeah, that's out of bounds, and that's a boundary throw in.
Kane Sampson's definitely had an influence on the game, and a good start again to the quarter with a nice kick into the pocket there. Ruck up again, John Keane gets a hand to it. Here's Elliston got enough there, he's under pressure. And what's... holding the ball, that is a bit stiff, but...
That's harsh.
When he squatted down, I had a funny feeling that might be Phil Taylor's call.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about you, but he didn't get much opportunity there to get rid of it, but I suppose that's the way... Hello.
He should have buried the ball.
Here we go, Fox lines up. I don't think there'd be any problems there, distance-wise anyway.
He has.
Yeah, there's the goal essentially. That's a good start to get him going in the second quarter there, Juddy.
Word, yes, that Elliston would really feel that one.
Yeah, he,
certainly changed around here a bit. Elliston started well. Central Eyre have settled down though and are playing good footy at this stage.
yeah, they, you know, we're obviously going into the second quarter, and you know, they've got a real opportunity to get the runs on the board, haven't they? I'd say.
Yes, I fear for that, because if Elliston's going to win this game, they will have to be on their mettle all day and play very well for the whole game, like they did at Wirrala. And still then, they only just got in front in the last dying seconds of the game. So to win this game, they'd have to put in a solid effort for a long time.
Stoddy back to the middle to bounce. Keane and Grokey contest. John gets the ball away, straight to Johnny Hastings. He clears up to centre half. Louis, good spoil. Fox Frisky down on the ground. Jamie Tomney's got the ball. Runs it to the boundary line.
Oops, he's down.
Down Louis contests. Good work, Louis. Well cleared.
Excellent work. And great
Over to
work.
Lemire, over to Humby. Humby under pressure. They'll bottle that up. No, he's cleared it out well.
Ooh.
Louis over to Dallas Keane. Dallas Keane, always. I think he's holding the ball there, Juddy.
Play on again.
Brock Kennelly straight up to centre half forward. Who we got there? Mossy, is it, Judd?
Yes, and that was crucial. That indiscretion there, well, not so much an indiscretion. Dallas really had nowhere to go, and he got tagged, and they'll be on to him like blowflies today, because they know what a damaging player he can be.
Well, he's just one player. They can't afford to let run loose, can they? Really?
That's for sure. The kick is not that flash, and Richter's there, and he's been pulled. There's a free kick there for sure, but no, Taylor didn't see it, and out it goes over bounds. God, he looked like he was being dragged out of a nightclub there. That was incredible. He didn't get a free kick for that one.
Yeah, Phil didn't sight that one anyway. Boundary throw-in. Keane, Fox Frisky, who we got from behind there? We got Mossy from behind. John Keane again. Brock Kennelly. Handsball's over. Johnny Hastings are contesting hard. Titch Kelly. Johnny Hastings back on. I think they, ball's bottled up there down the...
The game's definitely gone up a bit in tempo for sure, Pato, hasn't it, in the early stages of this
Oh,
quarter?
a bit of ill feeling here.
Yes. Expected.
Green
There's a lot
final.
hanging on this for these fellas, and they'd be keen to do well.
Throw up, Dallas Keane.
He's,
Clears to the middle. Oh, crispy, I suppose. Brick Crokey again, hello.
is that his ball?
I think so. I think he's got it. Oh, that's a lovely kick. Chappie, what's happened here, Phil?
He's given a free kick to Richter. Well, maybe he's sort of making up for the one he missed a minute ago.
Yeah, well, didn't quite spot what that was for, but...
Pushy shovey back in the centre. Everyone's got over that.
Louis stands the mark. Oh, Richter goes back. What's he done with this one? That's a lovely kick off the boot.
Yeah, off the boot.
Oh,
But
he's...
it's no good when it went through the white sticks. And a point. So scores are pretty 5-1 to 5-8 at this stage. So that's a 7-point buffer here for Elliston, and they're going to need it. They
Nicky
really
Paul.
do have to work now. Lemire and Keane are
Back
under
to...
the ball.
Oh, Keane, sorry. Good spoil. Jamie Tomney. That wasn't a Humby clears.
Yeah.
Stewie.
There now. Can Stewart do something here?
Oh,
A
he's
lot of
tackled
pressure.
well. Plays goes on, back to Humby again. Yeah, good work, Humby. That's nice football.
Footy and
Oh,
Kane Williams.
no. Didn't quite get his hands there. Good recovery, back to Kane again. Oh,
Big
good
work, that.
recovery.
Well done.
Hogan, that's a lovely left foot
That
kick.
is the class of Kane Williams, and he's picked a beautiful kick left and hit Hogan. Now Hogan, he's a specialist goal kicker,
He'd-
and by the living heck, he's going to have to kick this, you'd think.
No, he'd have to be
Otherwise, I think the floodgates could open.
take a good kick from there.
If
But,
he kicks this, it'll give him a lot of confidence, though. So let's see what happens.
Leans back. It's reasonably high kick off the boot. Oh, he's just dropped short, Judd.
That wind is high, strong up high. That certainly pulled that up. He's got a hook on him. Hogan is one of the biggest kicks in the league, and that kick really did steady up when it hit the top of its range cutter.
Mullen brings it into play. Out to this wing side. Brock Kennelly drops back, gets a hand to it. Titch Kelly recovers well. Titch and Matty Lamai. Titch is still trying. Oh, that could have been good night, Irene. Back to young Agars. Agars, it's a lovely kick. No, that Dallas, I tell you what, Dallas Keen's picking up a few touches now, Juddy.
I'll tell you what, Cut, I seen Gonzo go through there, and if he'd hit Titch, I don't know whether the lad would have survived.
Ram plays on, he's got the mark. Oh, why didn't you? Oh, bad luck, Ram. He played on quickly there. Kingston's still, the ball's still alive. Hastings, no, back out to Kane Sampson. And a boundary throw-in, I think, will result. No, the ball's still in play.
They're a pretty tough lot, this Central Air.
Now he's going to throw it in.
The Elliston boys are just as tough, and it's going to get a bit willing here in a minute. I can see it. Yeah, young Titch there, that was unfortunate. He had a fair opportunity to pick the ball up and didn't quite get it.
Lemire.
Over here on the wing about 5 minutes ago. Anyway, he kicks it in, and Nails is there.
Tommy
Stringer's been
Oh, that's a good tap. Oh, he's paid holding the ball.
Kane Williams is...
Kane's playing well, isn't he?
Well, he gets a kick up forward. Now, can Kingston get there? He's up about 4 minutes before the ball arrived. Anyway, and the
fair bit of hang time there, Jody, I'd say.
Goodness me, I know there's a wind, but he was up early.
O'Brien, Gobber.
That's Kane Sampson, got knocked off the ball there. And
Jungles.
In hard. Woofy handball, and he's... What's going
Yeah,
on?
no, he paid. He didn't have the ball there, Judge. So Jungle's free kick by the looks of it, is it? No. No, Grakes. Well...
And that's handy, the umpire. Helps us commentators out by signalling the wrong way when he gives a free kick. But anyway, play on, gives a chance for Lamai to clean up here, but they're hitting the body hard.
Oh,
now,
Fox Frisky, that was aggressive, wasn't it?
Good effort by Fox Frisky. That's one part of his game that he certainly works on hard, is his tackling and contesting. He's very good at it. Played a lot of footy in Wyler, and that would have brought him up to speed in that department.
Helped him no end. Trev May racing towards the ball. We're in the middle of the ground. Trev, no, he's lost it. Dallas. Kane. Jungles still working hard for the ball. That's good play. Hutcho. Elliston boys are still working hard there. Judd clears it. Fox. Up centre forward for Central Air.
Here's a chance now. Dave Chapman, the specialist in here. Good body work, gets the ball across and a knock on too, but there's not enough support there for him perhaps at the minute. And she's all bottled up, but there it comes, bounces out the back, and a chance here for Humby again.
Oh, good play, Humby.
He did that brilliantly, actually.
And back again, 1-2.
Again, but always in trouble.
Oh, now he's gone, yeah. Yeah, lovely decision,
and
Phil.
Didn't like it either, Humbers. He's a tough man.
There's our Wars.
I don't think he's going to hurt Gonzo too much, but anyway.
It'd take a good man to do that.
Gonzo's going to have a blast. Oh, he's let
rip. Goodness gracious.
And here's a chance for Richter.
Oh, he got his hands to it.
Just got him away out of it a bit. And Jamie Tomney runs away well out of defence. He's just got to pick it up.
That's back him up.
The ingredient he needs here, and he gets it now. Oh, God, we're going around in circles here. Chance for Mark Kenny there to clear the ball, and he does well to Craig Stewart.
Nice kick to Stewart. Stewart goes back, lays it out to the wing on the scoreboard side. That's a good mark.
That's about Kane's fifth or sixth.
Yeah, no, he's had good hands today. He's getting a bit of the ball. Kane kicks it forward. That's centre-half forward, true centre-half forward position. Richter from behind.
Well done again by young Kane McAvoy to get in front in that area.
Lets the ball go. Dallas contesting. Humbers are still working hard. Oh, and he saw, Phil spotted. Oh, hello. Humbers, you've got the kick. Steady, man.
He's getting a bit fired up, but that's a good part of the game for Elliston. He's a take no... show no mercy sort of bloke for Elliston, and he's certainly a key part of their side in that department. He gets a kick along the wing now, but...
hello, Grakey for 20th possession.
And Sampson. These two boys have keyed themselves up for a big game, and a nice kick in there, but Ned Banks
young
couldn't
Kenny,
quite get a hand. Yeah, Mark Kenny again there, doing well in defence there. He's cleaned it up.
Hello.
What's going on here? There's something happened behind the play that Phil's seen.
Oh, down you come, thank you.
Mark Kenny showing his opinion of that decision. It's in his favour, of course, but just blew his nose on Phil Taylor's.
He spots some reasonable decisions there, Judd, doesn't he?
Yeah, you've got to be switched on to pick them all up. And here goes Mark Kenny now again to clear the ball for Elliston.
Oh, Ram, no, Brett, no, hello.
Again.
No.
He's got it.
Yeah, back you go, Hutcho, don't be silly.
Yeah. Britt Grokey's league experience certainly, or not so much league, but I guess Adelaide club footy experience showing out here. Yeah, he's just in everything.
Humbers again.
Yeah.
Straight to young Mullins by the looks of it, is Judd.
Yep, that's him, and he's got a chip over the top here now, and a chance for Humby to spoil.
Oh,
he's done well.
buck from behind.
Body on the line again. Humby's really thrown everything into it in this quarter for Elliston.
Oh, Louis working hard too. Keep low, Louis.
Oh, there's a free kick to Lamar. We really need to see a lot more from Matt Lamar in this quarter into the win. His running skills will certainly help me. That's a beautiful kick.
Yes. Yeah, Kane Williams is he's playing a good game. That's a lovely low kick to Dallas too.
And Alice now pumps it up into the half-forward line. Here's a chance for Hogan. Took his eyes off the ball.
Oh, he's got the chance.
He's coming again. The big fella picked it up well.
Nicky Paul?
Could have worked, but no. Anyway, Hutch is there. Chance for him, and he's very loose.
Oh, hello. Oh, he's got it too, hasn't he? That's a great goal.
Excellent effort from Hutch, and yep, you don't want to let him go. I mean, he's one of those players takes a heck of a lot of notice of him, but as a club footballer, he is top value.
Isn't he? Yeah, like...
Kicks those goals when...
You look on the scoreboard, and, he's kicked his 4 or 5, hasn't he,
Yeah, he's a crucial player in tight footy. And every week, same man, same time, he's always there doing the job.
I don't know about you, Juddy, but I think Elston have, I don't know, they've picked the tempo up a bit in this second quarter. They're definitely responding.
Through the agency, Sean Humby, especially in defence.
Louis, I suppose.
Yep, Kane McAvoy and Kane Williams have certainly lifted them. Dallas Kane also has been figuring well in this quarter, and once again, the other one is...
Britt Grokey.
Britt Grokey. Yeah.
Kane Sampson. Centre half. Oh, there's Louis again.
Kane Williams, I can't get him off my mind at the moment. That's Kane McAvoy. There's too many Kanes here, Pato. There's 3 of them on the field today. We're going to have to do something.
Jungles. Kane Sampson.
Gets a kick to Kane McAvoy. If you've got a name like Kane out there today, you're going to have a hell of a game. And the kick goes in forward for along the wing. Trev May's got it. What's going on here now?
Oh, he spotted a free back to McAvoy there, I was saying, is it? No, let's bring it back, why don't we? Hello, Central Air. Chappie's got it.
No, I don't believe that.
A little bit too far away, I suppose, here.
It's fairly good...
Chappie lines up.
Hello. And that was a good grab.
That's a top grab.
2 or 3 deep.
You got to give it to him. He is a good mark, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's got a lateral leap that's just as good as anyone I've seen before. And I think he's kicked it. Yeah, he doesn't show much when he kicks him.
She's about as casual as Fred Flintstone there. I think he just sort of molts back to the square, and she's right.
Yeah, you sort of look at him after he's kicked a goal, and you'd think he just heard that his mum's dead.
Got into the middle, bounces. Keane and Grokey go up against it. Grokes has grabbed it. Hastings, back to Trev May. Hello, what's Stoddy spotted there? Kicked Johnny Keane, is it?
I think, I don't know why that would be, but anyway, he's handled
Oh,
it.
back to Dallas.
His cousin Dallas, who kicks the ball forward, centrally.
Nails. Oh, they bottle it up in the centre there, and probably that true centre half forward position. Umpire Stott will bounce again to get the ball rolling. Kingston, Grokey. Kick away. Oh, there's that Hutch. Oh, no, he's dropped that one, but Hudson's still on the ball. Gathers. Loses possession. Hastings clears to the wing, and I think that'll result in the...
I think so, and Moss has sort of seen the ball across the line, so we get the boundary umpire there picking the ball up and jogging back to the assumed position of where it went out. In it comes, and here's a chance for Grokey, and it looks like nifty hire and Kane Williams went for that.
Stewie.
And a long kick now. Here's a chance for Titch Telly. One grab, Titch. Come on.
Back him up.
No, perhaps not. He's got it up well, though.
Yeah, good back up by John Keane there, wasn't it?
Done well, and kicks long. Here's a chance for Nick Paul.
Oh, good hands, Nicky Paul. You know, that was a good mark. He
He did not look like he
stood his ground, didn't he?
Stood his ground well, and full credit to Nick and his footy career. Oh, good mark. That's sensational.
That's not that cane again, is it?
Kane Williams this time.
Pick
And
a
what
cane, any
strong
cane,
mark
really.
between fairly heavy traffic there.
Or nails, there's no...
Gee, if he can go back and do something here, I know he's a fair way out. We're not up high enough to see where that 50-metre line is, but I think he's just about right on it. It'd be a tough ask.
This fella's obviously...
Going to uni now.
Hello, Grakes and Hogue's just...
Under his belt, and he probably won't worry about playing.
Tell him that mic's not working. Yeah. Just try it now. No. Just try it now. No. Ah, bastard.
Wasn't even touching
Don't
it.
touch the wire.
Yeah, well, I'm not touching the wire. I haven't even been touching the wire.
It's okay now. Leave it in there.
It's okay. How's that? Can you hear us now? Can you hear us all right now? Okay,
Don't
right.
touch the wire.
All right. We're not allowed to touch the wire anymore here.
Central Eyre just scored a goal.
And we don't even know who did it. There's been chaos here in the commentary position, I can tell you.
Hutcho clears, out to the side, Titch, Brock Kennelly. What's Stoddy spotted there?
Who kicked that goal this morning? Number what? Did you see it?
Ruck Rover. Hastings. Anyway, we're back to the play. Brock Kennelly out in the wing. Good gather. Over to Tommy.
That?
Tommy back to who we got there, young Agars.
Yeah, that's Brad Agars.
No, it's goes.
That audio's not working.
Mullins, long.
Oh, that's desperate by Lamar. I didn't quite get there.
Gonzo, contest. Oh, young Kenny, well done. Well shepherded there.
That audio's not working, Heather. That mic's not working. Just come out and stand here so I can tell you when it's not working. There's too much movement in the cord.
Right, so why would that be?
So we just come out and finish off the quarter down here. So, all right. Please, Heather, quick. Testing, that's all right there. 1, 2, yep, that's all right. That's right, just hold it. Yeah, just take your hand away from the bottom there. Hold it firmly up there.
Righto, back in the centre bounce here and out it goes. Brock Kennelly's got a chance to handball over. Nifty O'Brien a chance, shoots on goal from half forward. I tell you what, that's got the depths too. Another goal to Central Eyre. And they're pressing on with it here. The boys think it's a bit of a joke down the front here, but they'll have to put up with it. We've been shifted, technical difficulties here in the commentary position. So Central Eyre press on now to a 10-point lead, and it could be crucial, Paddo. Definitely, yeah, it could be a crucial goal, that one again. Ellison haven't done a bad job up until now, but Central Eyre have got a couple of quick ones on the board. Yep, hopefully the floodgates won't open for Elliston's sake here. Their influence in the centre's got a lift now. Stott, Grokey gets a tap. Stewart's got the ball, gathers straight over to Humby. Humby's had a good second quarter. Good clearing kick out to centre half, Tommy Stringer. Matty Lamire working hard, back to Crispy. Crispy clears well. Gonzo. Gathers well, good tackle, Humby. Young Agars. Good clearing kick. Tommy, yeah, well done, Matty Lamire, works well, centres the ball, back to Jungles. Jungles has got it again, over to Nicky Poole. Oh, there's that.
Nothing there for Elliston. Central Eyre again through the agency of Britt Grokey into the centre, and he finds Nifty high now. He's looking up forward, chips short, wide, and Kane Sampson's in it again. God, he's having a field day.
That's a lovely
Kicks it in forward. Chance for Richter. No, too far behind that time. Off the pack and dribbles over the line. And we'll have a throw in there. We haven't seen anything much of umpire Phil Taylor in the last few minutes, Paddo.
No, Phil's, yeah, quieting him down a tad, hasn't he? Right, the boys are ready to bring it back into play.
It's a good sign when you don't notice the umpires in a game of footy.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, it goes.
Good thump. Rush through for a behind.
Elliston be keen to hold here now. They really promising attack there a few moments ago, but
what is the score on the board? 9-3 to 6-10.
Yeah, 11-point lead now to Central Eyre. And the Elliston fellas will be fairly late now in the second quarter. But
they were keen to bring the ball in, by looks.
Nice kick to the outer side wing. And Kane Sampson's there. Britt Grokey, perhaps that's his another touch, another handball for him. Into the centre. Fox has a kick. There's plenty of Elliston Guernseys there now, and Humby's on the ball again.
Hastings.
Humby again gets a handball out wide, looking for Stewart there. He can't quite pick the ball up. He's pulled off it. Oh, nice. Oh, she's all going on behind the ball.
He's got the ball.
The ball's just lying on the ground and
pull
everyone's...
forward, Richter. He got a hand to it. Jamie Tomley's working hard. Yeah, well done, Kane McAvoy, that is. He played that real well. Kicks it off to Groakes. Groakes misses the ball. Kane Williams, good clearing handball. Back to Louis. The ball's bottled up in the middle there. There's still play. Humby. Matty Lamire. Brock Kennelly. They're working all hard for the ball. Trev May, they're all contesting. Chris B. Brock, Jamie. Back to Trev May. Can have a look around in time to get a kick, Juddy.
Yeah, desperate stuff here from both sides at the moment. They realise how important these last few minutes in this quarter are. and it gets now Fox Frisky gets a handball forward, and Kane Sampson cleans up again. He's got to be picked up.
Playing well.
If Elliston want to do something in this next half, they're going to have to pick him up, and Grokey as well. Now Mark Kenny cleans up well. He's played a good quarter too. Clears to the outer side wing, and heavy hit there.
Keen.
Wouldn't have liked to have been amongst that without a blanket, Paddo.
Definitely not, Juddy. A couple of heavy clashes there. Oh, Grokey. Mistimed about 2 minutes, but anyway, the ball goes on. Oh, Dallas, yeah, classy. Oh, hello. Kane, another Kane. Kane Sampson clears the centre half. Oh, Gonzo! No, he spilled that. He recovers well, though. Gets it on the boot. He hasn't kicked it, has he?
I don't. No, he just missed it. Excellent effort by Gonzo. He's an evergreen. They bring him in every year at the end of the season.
Like a good bottle of red, isn't he?
He's still going. Yeah.
Getting better with age.
Yeah. Anyway, he's had a few injury troubles this year, Gonzo, but he's back with a vengeance now. Chance to kick in here again. Dallas Keane kicking in. And he's kicked it in there. Stewart's got it, but it's not. Get a hand of that, did he? That could be crucial too. Moss to take the kick in. And hopefully he can set something up here for Central Air's point of view.
Yeah, what have we got, a 12-point game at the moment?
Just gradually slipping away, but...
That's a good centering kick. They're all up. Oh, Keane got a good hand to that one. Louis. Richter's working hard. He's gathered it. Oh, that's a good one, Ian.
Yeah.
Oh, he's paid holding the sausage too there, Judd.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, bit hard. He was only one-handed there. He looked like a drinks waiter. He had to, just had the ball on a plate and couldn't do anything with it. So a chance from Elliston to clear through Dallas Keane. That was a fine tackle.
It was, yeah, it was a good tackle, and yeah, under plenty of pressure, but yeah.
Essentially, I got a bit of a burst there and got those couple of quick goals, and that's all there is in it, really.
Can't be much left of this second quarter, I'd imagine, Judd. That we'll be getting into the last few minutes, I'd imagine, on the second. Would you say?
It'd have to be. Anyway, good contest there. That was Gonzo again, mixed up in that lot.
Richter again.
Goes to ground.
That's a good centering kick, Richter.
Central Air everywhere here. He will kick. Oh no, hang on a minute. I'll wait and see. The Central Air boys, they haven't got a lot of confidence in Johnny Hastings kicking for goal, especially from set shots. Generally they start picking up their opponents as soon as he gets a set shot, but we'll see what happens here.
Leans back on it. Oh, I think
he's spotted it. And I think that's as big a shock to John as it is to everyone else around the ground.
Obviously don't back him from a set shot there,
No, he's wrapped with that. He usually kicks about 10 goals, 56 for a season. And yeah, so that he's done it when it counted though. And that's going to hurt Elliston, that one.
Yeah, well, that takes them 18 points clear. Umpire Stott prepares to bounce. Keane and Grokes contesting as usual. Grokey gets the advantage straight down to Jays. Johnny Hastings has just kicked the goal.
And Fox.
Straight out, Kenny. Titch. Well done, Titch. Good play. Louis, you know, running well back from that half-back position. Nails, well gathered. Oh, he didn't have much chance to get rid of it.
He did. Get rid of it though.
He did.
And it goes to Wesley Chris now. Chips it wide, and Stewart's a chance here with Moss. They've been at each other all day, and it goes out over the boundary line again. Craig Stewart contesting against Moss there. They yeah, been in a few tussles.
Boundary throw-in. Jungle straight from behind. A good ruck. Fox, good tackle by Hutcho. Play on. Oh, Humby, yeah, well cleared by Humby again. Drives it into Elliston's forward area. Hogan contesting, good ball there by Mullins. Ball's still alive. Oh, he's probably gave him a little shove there, Judd.
I think he might have ridden him there, didn't he? And it's a chance now for Ram to probably get one of his few possessions yet. And still finding his feet, gets a kick in there. And
Nicky's taken that one.
He's plucked another one.
And says, let go, Stewart.
Hello. There's a siren anyway too, to end the quarter. And I'd give you...
I don't know, I reckon he's a little bit too far out there, Judd.
Yeah, I don't think I'd give him much of a chance to kick that.
Just confirming that siren's gone.
Yeah, we just wanted to stop that so Phil could hear the siren. And he's going to have a shot. And I can tell he's looking around as if, why me?
Nicky
He
Paul.
runs. And
Oh
he
no,
made it.
he's
Not quite.
Yeah, no,
Not quite,
didn't
no.
quite make the distance.
So half-time scores here in the Midwest 1997 Grand Final. Central's 10-4, 64, leading Elliston 6-10, 46. Players leaving the field now.
Righto, the ball goes up for the starter after the half-time break. Umpire stop, throws it up. I think we're going to get a bit of rain here, Judd, by the looks of it too, by Jingers.
Very, very dark out to the west, Paddo. And I tell you what, if she buckets down like it looks like it's going to,
Stott, Grokey gets a tap.
anything could happen.
Oh, that's a bit of body clash there. Good handball by Dallas, clears it out. Humby races onto the ball. Humby gathers, kicks it up to Elliston forward line. Oh, Mullins has got it, that's an easy mark. Goes back, brings it out to the wing. Kane Sampson for, I don't know how many marks. No, he spilled that one, Kingston. Good hustling. Hello, Hutchison. Oh, that's going to come back, I think. No, not quite, Judd.
Just had the wrong bias on it, Paddo. And, yep, an opportunist there again. Hutchinson in the play. Yes, and he just chipped in, scooped it up well, did his job. But just a bit unfortunate the ball actually held its line and didn't go through for a goal on that occasion. I'll tell you what, it's pretty black out to the west. You wouldn't see that here on your TV, but it is dark. And the kick out goes to the outer flank. Here's a chance, or inside flank here.
Louis
McAvoy chips it up, and there's a chance here for Lamar.
Trev May. Oh, who's he going to pay there?
That.
No, he's paid Trev. First hands on the ball, I suppose.
Okay.
Trev May gathers, has a look around. Plenty of, he's created an option out in the wing. He brings it out the wing side. Fox. Good mark by Fox.
Yeah, too easy, and he chips it forward.
Chips it forward. Gonzo. Oh, good hustling. Moss. Moss onto Chappie. Chappie's getting a few touches. Kick one there in that first quarter. Chappie goes back. Louis holds the mark.
Oh,
Looking for options. Richter's asked for it to go long.
Chapman's calling him forward. Richter's calling it back, and he's saying, "Hang on a minute, lad."
Richter jumps. Oh!
Got wind here.
Got a hand to it.
Out it comes. There's a chance to clear by Jungles. Gives
Oh,
it to Stewie.
Stewie.
Did well. Humby's got his work cut out here. And
Oh, yeah, good play, Kane Mack.
been happy with his game. His kicking's a little bit off. He consistently
Ram.
uses that left foot. Ram.
Yeah, good tackle, Kane.
Ram's just a bit off the pace. I think Paddo, you see him as a player that's been out for 6 or 8 weeks. He's finding it tough out here tonight.
Kane,
Yeah.
Louis. All right in front of us, Judd Groves.
Yeah, it's full on. And Wes Chris goes away with the ball now, clears it into the forward line. Half forward line, there's a chance there. And I think it's an Elliston mark. Craig Stewart did well to find position there.
Craig Stewart goes back, pings it long into the centre square.
There's a player down behind the play, Paddo. And
Oh,
it
that's
looks
Ram.
like-
I think
looks
he's
like
done a
Ram,
knee,
and he's
yeah.
hurt. Yeah, that's a tragedy for Ram.
Brick Grokey play goes on. Gather in the centre there. Jungle clears out to Humby. He's had plenty of touches.
Yeah,
Humby,
lovely.
yeah,
Lovely
nice kick.
And here's a chance for Hogan. He sets himself good
Oh,
mark.
yes, I think he's going to
Strong
pay
mark.
that too.
And what's happened here? Yes, he's paid it, and deservedly so. That was strength.
Good mark.
personified there, and he has to kick this, you'd think. If Elliston are going to Ram's up too. I'll tell you what, he,
Took a fair bash there. I think he.
yeah, I thought he might have hurt something in the leg area.
Here comes the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, they. It wouldn't be ideal for Elliston if the rain starts coming down, but
No, that's for sure. You've picked it there in one. If the rain comes now, it's going to be problems for Elliston, you'd think.
Hogan goes back.
That's an important kick.
I think he's got it too, has he?
He has. That's an excellent kick from there. And by heck, that was important. And they want to get a couple more quick ones before this heavy rain hits us, and it's imminent now. You have to say that.
Yeah, it's
You said at half time that you thought it'd go south of us. Well, I don't think you're right.
No, it's definitely looked like it's going to blow in. It's been threatening all day, and yeah, I think it's definitely going to start coming into Piednippie Oval here today.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to warn some windows up here.
Umpire Taylor bounces. Keen's got the ruck yet. Good tap. Lamar straight down to Elliston centre forward position. Play goes on. Nails, good smack, clear. Hutchison, good tap again. Mullins, they clear that out to the boundary line and it's a throw in.
Yeah, And conditions are going to get pretty ordinary here, you'd think, because we've just put the windscreen wipers on and that has upset the whole apple cart. We can hardly see the field. So we hope...
Here she comes, Judd.
Yep, she's coming in now. The season has broken for sure here in the grand final, when for how many years in a row have we been used to 30 plus degrees grand final days. Matt Lamore has a shot on goal, and Hogan's there. I think he's over the line, mate.
Oh, is he? No, that's through for a behind, Judd.
He's not happy, the big fella, but he's going to have to give the ball up. And a chance there for young Mullen to kick in.
Yeah, I think, what are we talking? 10-point game. It's going to go down to the boundary line.
And just make out the scoreboard over there. And this is it, you know, this is going to boil down to the team who wants it the most now. We've had all sorts of conditions here today. And I'll tell you what, that rain is bucketing down, Paddo.
Britt Grokey clears. Oh, that's probably, boundary throwing, Judd. Yeah, she's starting to come in now.
My word.
Season has broken.
Yeah, the boys won't need a shower after the game. And I bet you they're enjoying it out there now. I know it's a grand final, but you love to see it, don't you? Eyre Peninsula players out there having a game in the wet.
Jungles.
That's what it's all about.
Jungles straight down. Oh, yeah, they contest. Dallas. Brock.
We're going to have to speed these wipers up, I think, Paddo.
Brock Kennelly still running the ball out on the wing. Still working hard. Matty Lamire. Mickey Paul.
He's down, he's been rumbled, you'd say. And it looks like the umpires decided to play a free kick here.
No,
It's boundary throw in. Obviously we can see everything pretty clearly right at this minute. And there's a chance now for Central Eyre through Hastings. Kane Sampson, he's just been... I know Kane Williams has been... Kane McAvoy's got a lot of the ball, but I tell you what, whoever wins this game, one of those lads is going to have to figure well in their best players.
Oh, he's paid it. Out in the full, I thought it would have been. Yeah, kick
he's
to...
He's done well to pick that there, Legs, the boundary umpire from Woodner.
Kane Mack's going to bring it in. Gets on with the play, straight, kicks in the centre half. Trev May drops back.
Crucial skill work there. Young Macca gets a lot of the ball, but I'm sure that his coach today, Ian Wilmot, would hope that he continues to do that for the rest of the game.
Nifty, that's out in the full.
Very, very poor conditions here now, Paddo, for the players. They're under a lot of pressure here now. And it's going to be difficult. It's the team that's going to get their act together best. It's going to pull off the flag for 97. And the kick-in goes in now. Britt Grokey's in front again there. The ball spills to ground. A chance now for Lifty higher.
Oh, they bottle it up. Britt Grokey still working hard. Humby, Gonzo. Yeah, well gathered by Mullins there, Juddy. Mullins goes long into the Central Eyre forward line. Boys get back. Plenty of hard work going on there. Bottle it up. Oh, no, Richter. Richter has a shot. Jamie Tomney runs it through for a behind.
You'd think now that this rain would have to nullify any influence the wind is having. In fact, the wind's dropped off, you'd say, a bit. I mean, it's still obviously favouring the southern end of the ground, but it's certainly not having the influence it had in the earlier part of the game, and that's unfortunate for Elliston.
Elliston Boyd brings it in. John Keane to the front. Players work hard, bottle it up. Play still goes on. Who we got? Matty Lamire. No, he runs over it, sorry. Clears it through. Jamie Tomney takes a mark. Jamie has a look. A left foot kick. Oh, that's a good contesting mark. Jungles, well gathered. Good recovery.
Yeah, he's a sensational player in wet conditions, Jungles. I mean, he's a good all-round footballer, and noticed his efforts down at Port Lincoln this year in
Hogan.
Some wet conditions. Did very well. And
Hogan again.
He gathered well, the big fella.
And still goes on with it.
I think once again this might be an opportunity for
Tommy.
Some of these players that have played a bit of footy in the wet to come through now. And I know that Ben Hogan would be one of those coming from Port Lincoln. So hopefully he feels at home here.
Yeah, that breeze is lightened off, and actually the rain is... Yeah, we're only back to, 11-point game now, Juddy?
Yeah.
Kane Sampson, Dallas, class player. Oh, lovely kick, Jungles. Yeah, Jungles starting to figure in the game a bit now. kicks it to Humby. There's a good combo. Humby, oh, he could have gone on with it, but he decides to go back and...
Classy hands touched the ball in the last 3 passages, and a chance for Humby now to drive it forward. I tell you what, he's backing himself here, I think.
Take a good kick from there, Juddy.
Yeah, heavy ball though, it might carry better. It'll keep its line if he kicks it right. You never know. He's got to be close to the man on the mark though and pushed it wide, and there's a chance there for Kingston. And the ball dribbles through for a point.
Yeah, rush behind.
Anyway, a chance now for young Mullen to kick in again. And he seems to be getting a fair bit of work back there at the minute, and Central Eyre would be happy with the way things are going and the way Elliston are missing a few here. Similar to what happened in the first quarter, Elliston could be a long way in front if they'd kick straight, Pato.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's definitely the case. They've got to make the opportunities while it's up in the forward line. Elliston, good tap by Dallas. I mean, Kane. Kane back to Dallas. Oh.
Steady on, he can't do everything. The ball's on the ground, it's speared out. That was a wild looking kick there. And we look over at the scoreboard now and see Central Eyre 10-5-65 to Elliston 7-13-55. So 10 points in it. And geez, they'd be ruined that kicking though.
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, definitely. It's, you know, Central Eyre made the most of their opportunities, and yeah, just a few offline for the Elliston boys at this stage. Play goes on. Well cleared out to Lemire. Lemire to Humby. Humby gets the kick up to the forward line position for Elliston. They're all working hard down that end, and they bottle it up. They play. I think he's going to have to. Phil spotted a 3 there.
He has. He's pulled one out, and good luck to him too. And he's given it away now to Cobb O'Brien, who whacks it on the left boot. And a chance here for Kane McAvoy and Kane Williams, who gets the
good
handball out.
hands.
Stewie's going to have to work hard here.
Yeah, they bottled it up.
Very difficult conditions for players now, as we've said before. And John King drops back off the play, so he's given the opportunity to Kane Williams to go for ruck against Aaron Grokey.
Grokes with his usual aggressive style. Johnny Hastings.
We've been hit. The commentary position has been taken out, but lucky we're enclosed here in the bubble.
Stewie, finding a bit of figurative riding there on the arm, brings it into play.
That threw me a bit, Pato. I thought I was...
Ram!
Ram's back.
You'd have to pay that, and Phil Taylor has. Ram's recovered well after the half-time injury, gets the play on the way. Oh, Brett Grokey. Yep, yeah, it had free kick.
He's off like Jack Rabbit. He gets up and goes. He's...
Tommy.
Tell you what, whatever batteries that lad's got in him, you'd want him, wouldn't you? And he's away, and here's a chance for Humby now. Elliston did well to
good
turn
work.
the ball over.
They're keeping it in their play, the forward line. Here we go.
It's a pity this weather, it really is. This would have been well, it's still a classic game, but it's taking a bit away from it now at the moment, the conditions.
Bucky gets it on the left, brings it out to the wing. Probably going in attack for Central Eyre, and
maybe in the next quarter we might get some...
Kane. Who was that, Humby? Gets it on play. That looks like Matty Lemire or Titch. And Trev May drops back and takes the mark. Yeah. Rain's starting to settle in again. Oh, Hastings. He's paid that mark too.
So Elliston be starting to want another couple of goals here now, because I'll tell you what, if they can get back in it at 3/4 time and the ball's heavy and wet, conditions are wet and there's no wind, it's back to anyone's, isn't it, Pato? Take away that wind influence.
Yeah, well that's dead right, Juddy. The advantage for either side, has diminished now, hasn't it? It just comes down to who wants to work that bit harder, I suppose. Conditions are made play a little bit more level. Elliston get it out.
Yeah, well done.
Lemire goes into the forward line. Kingston. Boy, they Central Eyre clear it to the boundary line.
Yeah, Chris Kingston's been certainly nullified by these conditions now. The big fellow up forward, he certainly likes coming behind and taking the big mark, and I don't think that's going to work for him with conditions like they are.
Well, they'd probably, if anyone, it'd have to favour Elliston a bit, these conditions, I suppose, wouldn't it? Central Eyre are a reasonably tall man side.
They are. They're tall and strong, though, and they will work hard.
Phil spotted a free there.
I think he's given it to Kingston too, just as we mentioned him. He's going to have to do well.
Considering the conditions.
By heck, they do need this one though, Elliston. And he's going to have to summon all his potential here to pop this through.
Oh, he's looking for options. I think he wants to give it off, Juddy.
God, he wouldn't have been looking backwards, surely.
He's looking the wrong direction there, but anyway, he's... well, as we speak, that rain's getting heavier once again. But Kingston lines up.
Absolutely teeming down at the minute.
Here he goes, here's a kick.
Dear.
Oh, it's up to the set.
Oh! Someone went up in a hurry, and that would have been Kane Williams.
And through for one behind.
One behind, yeah. I didn't like the way he actually placed that on his boot, but it kept its line, but it wasn't the right line in the end result.
Takes us back to a 9-point game by the looks of it. Still obviously favouring Central Eyre.
Things shoot off across the other side flank. There's a chance here now for young Damien Mullen. He gets a kick, punches it up into the weather, and there's Trev May. Cleverly taps it on, and
oh, good tackle.
He's been buried. Although some nuts turned his lights on there, that wouldn't have helped. But there's a chance here now.
Yeah, that's an Elliston kick by the looks of it.
I don't know where they dig that one up from. But it's a chance there for Titch Kelly now to drive the ball back in towards Kane Williams at centre half forward.
Fox, big punch from behind.
Yep. It's a bit hard to actually determine what changes the coaches have made at half time here.
Grogs,
yeah,
Hastings.
We're struggling to see a hell of a lot at the minute, and there's Hastings gets a kick
Cleared
out
for the boundary line, Keane. Oh, it's close quarters work, isn't it? Oh, that's a good clearing handball. Brock Kennelly. Brock gets the handball out. Jungles, this is where he starts to work real well. Jungles kicks it in.
Oh, someone...
Hello, there's a FAD.
Crucial. Phil Taylor's done it again. And,
crucial Phil, eh?
Ed Hogan, you've never seen him get up off the deck quicker in his life. And he's grabbed the kick. I'll tell you what, that is a skill in itself to be able to be the first one on the scene.
Well, this is definite sausage, isn't it?
Disposal, and he's popped it through for a major.
Oh, and that helps, doesn't it?
Definitely. That is a good one for Elliston.
Rain's starting to clear a bit now, Juddy. Just jot that down for Hogan. That's probably what his third, isn't it?
Third goal, and a good effort on a day like today from big full forward.
Yeah, that Jungles Newton is really starting to, starting to figure in this third quarter, isn't he?
Yeah. No, and I'll tell you what, one thing about Jungles is he's one of the best players, one-grab players in the league.
Very good hands.
In any conditions.
Very good hands.
Does it well. Yep, very good. And I tell you what, he's going to have to continue that if Elliston are going to figure in this game.
Oh, big tap by Grokey. Humby clears again for Elliston. Up to the forward line, Ram underneath it. Kane Sampson clears. Oh, who's out there? There's only Elliston. That's Titch Kelly too. That's a great grabber.
Too, and he speared it in forward. And here's a chance for
Hogan.
Again.
Ooh.
No, nothing happening there.
Elliston are really starting to attack in this third quarter, aren't they?
Well, you'd think they'd have to have some influence for a while if they're going to get back in the game here. Brick Grokey, a chance to kick out now and does so well. Good kick. Trev May finds.
Could spoil Kane Mac. Hogan, good gather. Good gather, Stewie.
Red and white here. If they can get a shepherd in, he's a chance. He can't pick it up. No.
Oh, Mullins, he's working hard in close quarters. Back to Dallas.
How difficult this is now for
Laurie North, Humby, Chappie. Oh, Dallas. Keep working, man. You're doing a good job. Jungles. Oh, Hastings. Oh, hello. We've got a Gavin Wangan in a free kick here.
He got one there.
Oh,
and Paddy Keane dished him up one. I think a bit of a cuff under the lug, but he's got up all right now and driven
it.
And,
straight to Matty Lamar, Juddy.
Lamar there, and he's picked the ball up. I'd like to see Matty press forward a bit more in this quarter if he can.
Mickey Poole.
Mickey Poole's there. That might be his third kick for the day.
Ram. Oh, good hands.
He's off.
Oh, he's on the play. Ram's starting to get a few touches in this third.
Perhaps not what Willie would have wanted there for Ram to take off quite so quick. The other forwards weren't quite set.
This is, as I say, the rain stops. It, moves in again. But anyway, the boundary umpire brings it in. Kingston. Hutchinson still getting a few touches. Oh, it's working hard. Hello, what's Phil's spot? Who's he giving that one to? It's around the neck to somebody. Is that an Elliston free kick, Juddy?
I think it is, and it's a chance for Rodney Hutchinson here to kick his second
Oh,
goal
yes.
today.
If he could pop this through, that'd help no end.
No, third. He's actually signing up for his third shot at goal, or actual third chance for a goal. He's kicked a point or two as well. But I'll tell you what, this is
If they get this one.
shocking bloody conditions here now. There is rain teeming down. The wind obviously has dropped off.
No, it makes it difficult to kick these ones, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But
It was very windy earlier in the day. It would have blown the heat out of a dog.
he's
And
gone back. He's... Oh, I
don't think he's done
think
it.
he's...
He has.
He's tricked. Oh, look at the Elliston
There,
players.
tell you what, they play well as a team, these boys.
They work hard. I think Wilmot, he gets a good team spirit amongst his side, hasn't he,
He's
really?
sensational. They have 2 more years with the club. They went down a bit last year, and probably a shock omission for the first semi.
Dead right.
And to be back here again in the grand final, and a chance now if they work hard.
Keen's working hard for the ball, keeps it in front. Hastings follows. Keep going. Keen picks up again. That's a great pick up in the conditions. Probably copped a little one a bit high, but that's right in front of us, Juddy, for a boundary throw in.
Yeah, lovely effort, Pat Keen. Having a bit of problems there, I think.
Needs some wiper blades in those glasses, but anyway.
Fellas, he wouldn't be able to see jack.
Moss. Oh, favourable. Oh, he does well though, doesn't he? Chappy, yeah, good play.
He's a bat like Pat, and he's looking at those glasses now. You probably wouldn't see it, maybe off screen, but he's having trouble. Definitely.
Recommend the contacts, big fella, but anyway, play goes on. Rain continues. Lemire.
Lovely kick.
It is, isn't it?
Nice kick out forward, and Hogan from behind. Yes.
I tell you what, I don't know about you, Judd, but Central Eyre haven't got it down to their forward region too much this quarter, have they, in the third?
No. And I'm not going out there to see what the conditions are like, but maybe.
Oh, lovely gather by Kane Williams. Still working hard under the ball. Good tackle again by Hutchison. Dallas working hard. Louis on that left. That's a lovely kick. Up forward, Kingston. Nails.
It's not the day for the big fella today, I don't think, Pato.
Stewie.
Chance here for Stewie.
Moss.
God almighty, there's red and white everywhere.
Oh, Gonzo in... No, it wasn't Gonzo, was it? Yes, it was. It'd have to be a tackle like that with Gonzo.
Kick that over the boundary line, young Stevie Agars or Brad or whoever it is there now.
One of those Agars.
Pick him. I mean, it's that wet.
Grogs.
I wouldn't be able to recognise
Williams. Oh, Kane Sampson. Rambo, look at him. You want to get it out, man, you'll go. Play goes on. Lemire, he's working tirelessly in this third quarter. Hello, Nicky. Paul, put yourself in glory.
Oh, he's kicked him in the head. And it looks like... No, that's Cobb. O'Brien is down. He got a bad one there.
Cobb O'Brien, it is too. He's...
I would not be at all surprised if that has juiced him. He's down. Yeah, he's a tough lad too,
Yeah,
Cobb.
no, that's hurt.
And,
that's
that
hurt.
him. Yeah, bad position slip. It happens a lot on wet days, but one thing you can say...
I tell you what, Johnny, if Hogan kicked this...
Oh, he's got it.
I don't... I wouldn't back him, but...
He's going around. He's had a pip.
Oh, he hasn't, has he?
Oh,
No, that's one behind.
Yeah. You can sort of gauge a bit of a reaction, can't you, from the players around the scene, and Kingston wasn't at all interested in that. So
That takes Elliston to 9-16 to Central Eyre 10-5. So it's all attacking by Elliston in this third quarter.
I still think this is the end of the game that, or the ground that's going to figure in the final quarter.
Oh, Larry North spills that.
I'm not sure that Elliston's given themselves enough buffer now. Central Eyre are a good side. They will come back and they will have another rally, similar to what they did in the second semi-final at Wirrallah. But Elliston are really putting on a show here for us at the minute.
Kane Mack, Kane Sampson.
Yeah.
It's all Kane's.
He's been a hell of a good player today.
Agars. Play goes on. Kenny, Mossy. Mossy gets it on. Buck, he's like an old red. Keeps on getting better, doesn't he?
Here's a go for Central Eyre.
Oh, Trev May.
God, anyone would think it was a perfect sunny day the way he handled that.
Yeah.
He is a brilliant skillsman.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's a good delivery too. Oh, Kenny, back. Good gather. They're working hard. Oh, Rector gets it out. Gonzo. Jungles. Oh, they bottle it up there, Juddy, and probably the centre forward position at Central Eyre's attacking end.
If Central Eyre can just snavel a goal here, it would be crucial to their chances, I think. Elliston just seem to have all
Johnny
the flow.
Keane. Oh, gets a tap. Gets a foul. That's got to be in the back, doesn't it, Stoddy?
Oh, there's a kick on. Oh, I think it's a goal.
It is.
It is. And we can't sort of pick up who's kicked that just yet. I think it might have been... Was it Brock Henley?
I think it might have been Brock.
I think you sort of get a gauging throw in.
Keane. Hastings. Oh, they tackle hard. Nicky Poole. Oh, he's copped there. Lamai's wore one there. Agars.
That's hurt Elliston, that goal. I can tell you right now that was a beauty for Central Eyre to get that one.
It's made him 1 point clear.
Yeah.
11-5-71 to 9-16-70.
Yeah, she could get a bit nervy this game if we continue on in this vein. It's been as close as buggery all day, and it's not changing at the minute.
Oh, Central Eyre going to attack.
Yeah, if they can get another one here.
Here they are, Richter, Tomney, Richter.
And there's a chance here for Pat Keane.
Oh, rush through for one behind. That makes them, obviously 2 point buffer. Yeah, just giving the boys a wave in the crowd here today.
We're getting a few hecklers now.
Jungles. Agars. Oh, clears it out. Central Eyre players got it. Oh, she's rough in the clinches there, Juddy.
Yeah, it's tough today. I'll tell you what, these boys, these two teams, they really give it to you, and they're not giving any quarters today.
Cleared by Elliston. Oh, straight to Kane. He's played on. He's not going to, is he?
He has. He had the room.
Oh, marked on the last line of defence by Meyer. God, he's a handy player to come back to, isn't he, eh?
Sensational.
Waves are obviously up in Elliston.
I would say, Pato, right off the cuff, that getting a player like that back into your side halfway through the season was all the difference.
No, it's got to be. It's got to be. Humby played well. Played a good game today. We're only into the third, but he's been a rock of Gibraltar back there in defence.
He certainly has. We haven't seen
Kane.
The real area here in the last quarter. Kane Williams done well to do that.
Oh, Louis still trying hard. Hastings, this is his sort of conditions, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we go, Dallas. Oh, that's a good kick up, full forward. Hogan, Kingston.
They're not getting
they're working it. No, they're not.
Boys,
here they go. Here's Nicky Poole. Nicky Poole's got it, clears it out. Oh, she's bundled up in defence. Oh, yeah. Throw it up, Phil. Throw it up, Phil.
Yeah, it's getting very scrambly here. And I can't see things changing for the rest of the game, Pato. Although the sky has cleared a tad.
Kingston. Laurie North. That's Nifty Nev.
Oh, Dallas. Oh, he's brilliant. This lad
he's kicked a goal. Has he kicked a goal?
No. Oh. Point. And I'll tell you what.
Just about got real excited then.
Oh, that would have been the snap of the century if he pulled that off. Oh, gee. Straight in front. Damien Mullen.
Young Mullins brings it in again, straight out to oh, poor kid. Oh, yeah. Difficult under the conditions for Dallas.
You couldn't mark it with a wool bale at the minute.
Louis. Go on, Louis. Run on, man. Oh, he's done well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he sprayed the kick. And
Crispy's taken that like, thank you very much.
Cross. Here's a chance now. Stewart and Kennelly. Stewart and Moss again. By hell, that's been a good battle.
Oh,
out
dead
there
right,
today,
dead right. We've got a 1 point game.
Yep.
The end of the third quarter, Juddy, and
when we look at the scores now, we look over at the scoreboard, and Central Eyre are leading the game 11-6-72 to Elliston 9-17. Would you believe that? 71, and that is going to be a counting factor.
Been there, done that, Juddy, haven't we?
Yeah!
It's Aaron Grogie. They've been at it all day, them boys, and here's a chance now for Elliston to clear off the half-back line through Stewart.
Oh, Kane's up.
Chance. Oh, Lamar's been tinged, and he'll get a free kick now. Let's look up forward, Pato, and see what changes have been made up there for Elliston. They've still got the two big fellas up there.
Hogan.
That could be crucial.
Oh, that's a free kick to Mullins.
Two big fellas on a wet day up forward is going to be costly, I think.
This rain's cleared up for the last quarter anyway, Joe.
Maybe. I thought Willie may have some, put some crummers up there in the forward line.
Young Keen's back, Louis, working hard. Close quarters. Oh, they bottle it up.
Bottled up. And we'll have a bounce down here on about the half forward line for Central Eyre. Ball up, actually. Umpire Phil Taylor. and they go to it. It's down the ground, and here's a chance now for, anyone. It's really scrambly footy here at the minute. Desperate stuff, and
Trev May.
Trev May, well done, John Hastings, did it brilliantly out of the pack there. Trev kicks long. Richter, oh, he came through like a train there.
In front.
Ball's hit the deck again, and we're gonna have a fair bit of this in the last quarter, Pato.
How much was that on the Richter scale?
We got a few mugs here on the sidelines.
Richter scale,
Throw a
apparently.
few comments in.
I didn't feel the judder, but anyway, the Richter scale never
Taking
measured.
notice of that, we're going with the game now. Humby again at the bottom of the pack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maggie Lamar clears it out.
here's a chance for Titch Kelly. He should have the pace here, but I tell you what, Brock Kennelly's
Oh,
not
keep your
bad.
legs.
Oh, how can you when it's this flip?
Yeah, dead right, Brock.
Kelly did well.
Brock over the top.
Oh, almost
Under
hit.
press,
Oh,
Titch Kelly
another
clears it
chip.
out. Trev May, that's
Oh,
not 10, man.
Hasn't he done it well, though? He is so skillful, and he gives it up to Gonzo.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah,
drop those,
no, he's
does he?
true class, Trev May. And here's a chance for Gonzo to do something.
Good kick, straight to the square. She's all up.
Chance here now. Moss. Oh!
Oh, he's fluffed it.
He's pulled his worst kick he's ever done in his life out right at the vital minute, and it's out on the flank. And here's a chance now.
Phil spotted something and said thank you very much.
Yeah, and it might be a 52, is it?
Yeah,
What's happening?
I'd gather by that Phil little shuffle
I
back.
think he's pulling him back. He is, and Phil figured that
There must have been something there.
at three-quarter time he'd only given away 750, so it was time to up the ante.
Young Kenny's got it.
Mark Kenny.
Plays on. Kick out to the
A lot of
wing.
depth
Oh,
in
there's,
that.
no, there's no one home.
Not how much.
Kane. Oh, cleared by Hogan. Hogan. Oh, I think he might have kept that one in, has he?
I think that at this minute, Pato, you look at both ends of the ground, and we've got Elliston with two big fellas in their forward line, and Central Eyre with a couple of big fellas up there as well.
Oh, Humby played very well. I'd
Bucky
rank him
Benke.
highly.
I think that's gonna be the
Jungles,
counter.
good play. Jungles goes back.
This is crucial.
It's going to
now.
go right down to the wire, this one, I think, Juddy.
Yep, she's
Up to the tack,
she's
Kane.
a-
Oh!
Missed it, and
Tommy Stringer plays
Tommy
on.
Stringer.
Nicky pulls straight onto the racing. Oh, I think that might be a
And
throw-in,
we
Judd.
cannot see the game anymore. There could be a revolution going on behind that tent. Cannot see a thing. It's out of bounds. Okay.
Out of bounds.
Lucky we got
Kingston for the ruck and
Andrew
Grokey.
Ryder here, Swanee.
Dallas gathering, still trying to gather. Oh, young O'Brien clears it. Oh, Humby again.
And I'll tell you
Oh,
what.
take him back, Phil.
He has to. There we go.
Did not pick that one, Sleeper Phil. Yeah,
He's
I've
got a-
experienced him a few times, Judge. We know what
Yeah.
he's all about.
No,
But
he's good like that. Whenever there's an opportunity like that, he's soft. And I think old Fox is standing there and he's not happy.
shaking his head and
Understand
Humby.
his
Where's he kicked
feelings.
it to? Hogan. Oh,
He nearly got a grip
he
on
spilled it. Niles.
that. They want to run the
Ram. Ram's still working hard with the glove. Oh, there was a shout from him in the back, but the crowd don't know. So
No room for the faint-hearted 18 now, Pato. She's right down to the line. Grand final on it. Flag. And I'll tell you what, this is where the true colours will come out with the boys now. It's up to her.
Jungles. Keen.
And chance here.
Oh, Trev May drops back again. Oh, he's got it. No, come on, Phil.
Give him 50.
Yeah, that's right. Dead right too.
Yeah,
The
I
crowd
tell you
say what basically we thought. But anyway, the play goes on.
Anyway,
Jungles. Oh, working hard out in the. Oh, look
yeah,
at that.
I'll
They're
tell you
throwing
what.
their bodies on the line.
Central Eyre would be justified in being deeply upset about what's going on here at the minute because they should have got a 50 there. and
Humby.
They got a bit trimmed.
Lamar's still working hard. He's had plenty of kicks.
Oh,
Groaks. Oh,
Where
wouldn't
is-
pay that. He's paid it. I
Rick
don't know what he's.
Grokey. Well, I don't know. He's trying to level things up here, I think. But anyway, we won't get on the umpires too much because
Groaks.
we haven't got time.
At the
Kick
centre
in.
half position. Oh, Kane, he spilt that, but he's got plenty of time
good
to recover.
recovery.
Oh, look
Done
at,
it well.
shows him the ball and says thank you. Straight
Oh,
in. Oh, Richter.
It was a good kick. but
Stewart.
Under the conditions.
Stewart spills. Oh, he's paid.
Oh, what's he done here
Played a
now?
little
There's
shove there, I
throw
think,
off the-
Judd.
No, he's called it a throw. Someone's...
Oh, they're getting a
That
little,
shove, was it? Yeah, it might have been a shove.
getting a little ticky touch here in the last, but anyway.
Might have shoved him on the buttocks by the look of the signal. Anyway,
Stewart.
that's
Out to
John.
Keane.
Good body work, but didn't quite do enough with it. and the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it's only a 1 point ball game here, 11-6 to 9-17. Boundary line throw in, Keane.
Got the time on it?
Jungles. Tomney. Hello, they've pulled a free here somewhere. Play-ons are called. Tomney on the left. Goes forward. Kane. Oh, lovely handball. Run, Rambo.
Yep.
Stockers it straight on. Kingston, the big fella. Hogan. Ram. Oh, they bottle it up in the Elliston forward line, Juddy, and Super Phil's going to come in and throw it
Well,
up.
I think any goal here now will be crucial. I mean, the rain's going to come in again. You can just about guarantee it. And if they can get a goal now, either side, it'll be a good buffer. And here's Hutchinson. He's the man.
Oh, no, it's sprayed across.
I think if there's one time in his life he would like to kick one, that was it. But it's history now. Out of bounds on the full. And a chance for Tom Stringer to kick back in. Straight down there. And we'll have full cans, thanks. Chance now. I think it's Tommy Stringer. Nice chip. This is where
Trev May's got that one, Judd.
If they can settle. Yep.
Yeah, Trev May's got the ball straight in the Ellison clears.
Kingston's been put
Kingston.
into.
Oh, big fella spilled it, but it's recovered well on the right and straight in the Keane.
He's done well out of that, the big fella. It's not
Keane
his
goes
day
back.
conditions-wise. But Dallas Keane.
Settled Dallas. He goes
his
back.
second half has been good, Pato. He's
Yeah,
been
dead
more
right. Straight to
influential
Kane,
than
though, the wasteful
said
kick.
As I said that. Anyway,
Luxury of a bounce in these conditions is
Kane
quite good.
Sampson has been, I would say, essentially his best player now. Britt Croakey was good early,
Yeah, but
haven't seen a lot of him in the second half.
no,
Perhaps that's because he's not on the field. I don't know. Is he out there? Yes, he is.
Yeah, Kane's had a good game for sure.
Oh,
Dallas is working
Keane
hard.
again.
Crispy.
And here comes the rain.
She's started to come in once again.
We're hoping we wouldn't have rain in the last quarter.
Trev May's getting a lot of those linking kicks.
Oh,
Trev kicks
brilliant.
on.
He is brilliant.
Oh, straight to Brock.
Trev May's right in his element now under these sort of conditions.
Brock goes back. Kicks it into the central air. Gonzo gets a hand to it. Bucky.
Oh, Bucky.
Bucky's still working hard. Lady Lamar, Elliston clear. Jamie Tommy's had a good game. Jamie Tommy straight at Nicky Paul. Keep on working, man. Tommy Stringer and Nicky work hard straight into the boundary line throwing.
Yep, no, fellas putting in hard now. They know that this is it. It's crucial. The next 5 minutes, both teams realise that this is crunch time. And Kane Williams is going to be in the ruck for Elliston.
Brock Kenley contests.
And John Keane, they've rested him now. He's playing a kick behind the play. Well, not really resting, I guess. He's
Trev
just a kick
May.
behind the play. But Trev May, this is the man. The kick's probably a little bit wonky, but it's gone forward, and that's where Central Air want it. And it's a chance here now for Gonzo to go up in the ruck. And he's got a tap down here, a chance there for Brock Kennelly, but he couldn't quite get a grip on it. And it's just deplorable conditions really now.
Yeah, makes
it pretty hard.
it difficult, doesn't it? But anyway, they bring in Johnny Keane's back there now. Ellison play, Johnny Hastings, they're all bottling up.
Dallas Keane.
Dallas Keane,
Brilliantly
lovely
done.
football ditch.
And this is what it's all about.
Chris,
fellas now.
Chris, that ball's slippery, makes the conditions good tackle.
He's a hell of a good player.
Oh, Jungles. Yeah, good football, Elliston. Nicky Paul.
Paul, he's been held on to, I think.
Yeah, Phil called it that way too. Good call, Juddy.
That's a good free kick there.
Nicky Paul wants to get on with the play, kicks it in. Oh, Hutchinson. There's that Grokey bloke.
And I'll tell you what, if he gets back into the influence that...
Brock Kennelly spilled that one. Well recovered by Titch. Titch goes in long. Hogan!
No. Chance for Kingston. No.
So, right in the depth of Ellison forward line.
It's a bit of a lottery now. Like, I'll tell you what, it's the little fella's game now.
Well, whoever gets the next.
I think so. It'll be helpful. Well, as long as you get in front. I mean, Central are in front now. Who knows? What's going to change? But you'd think that someone's going to have to
cleared. Good tackle. They let the play go on. It's bundled up and Taylor comes into...
No one's scored yet this quarter, Pato, and we'd be a good 10 minutes in, you'd think.
I'd say into the last, definitely.
So
it's going to go right down to the wire. Listen, are working real hard.
Continues to drop.
Paul.
Dropping down heavily.
You'd be game man to make the call now, Juddy, as to who's going to take that out.
Boundary rider Nick Miola has just reported it's wet out there.
Dallas Keane. Dallas runs on, taps it out in front. Titch, another boundary throw in.
We haven't seen a grand final this wet since the '79 Port South grand final at Footy Park.
Oh, that was a belter.
Oh, wasn't it?
Play goes on. Dallas, I think he was a tad high there. And
Whoa.
umpire Phil was seen it that way too, Juddy.
Big Groke, he wasn't happy about that little wrap around the neck there. And it looks like Dallas Keane's got the kick. And he's about between
Where's he gone, Hogan?
Kane Sampson had it all. And
Hello, there's been a freeze.
he's paid it to Elliston.
He has too.
You know,
No,
what's
it's going back
on?
to Dallas.
Goodness me. This is
Oh,
confusing.
hello, Jungles has made position.
He's got that now. This is as confusing as a Year 12 maths test. And he's got
Oh,
that.
he's gone short. Oh, Ram.
Ram couldn't get his hands on it. And the chance here.
Peter Titch.
I tell you what.
Titch goes around.
Play this boy in the wet.
I tell you what, he's run
good.
on.
He's good in the wet conditions.
Oh, he's kicked it out in the full though, Judd.
Has he? Great call. And yeah, just the one grabs thing with Titch. He's brilliant when it's wet.
And the
No
Harley
doubt about
boys go past as we speak.
Yeah, they'd be cooling in here, I suppose. And I'll tell you what, everyone in this ground is glued to this game now. This is a beauty. This is the best grand final we've had in the Midwest League since 1989.
For a fair while, isn't it?
And the Rovers
Oh, they
Central
go
Air.
up. Jungles is still working hard. Oh, yeah. Throw in says Umple.
And I think Jungles has got a free kick here. Now, I'll tell you what.
Where did he's
What's going on there?
his Guernsey looks like it's been through
Well,
World
it
War
looks
II.
like, yeah, it looks like he's got seaweed hanging off that. Kicks
Anyway,
it
Jungles
hard.
kicks it.
And
Goes up
can't-
forward.
Oh, it's anyone's really.
It is. You're dead right.
Niles has got it.
Slippery conditions. They all hustle up. Yeah, come in and bounce it, Phil.
Phil wants to keep his presence in the game, and obviously that was best served by a bounce on that occasion, or a throw up perhaps.
Phil goes up. Kane Williams, that is. They clear it out. Oh, that's good work by Kane again. Dallas on the left. That's a lovely Hogan.
He hasn't got it, but
He
he's got a
sockers
chance.
it. Oh, that's one behind, Judd. And
scores a
the
level.
scores are tied away
I
here.
tell you what, they give us the good ones here at Piednippie.
This is about as good as it gets.
Seen some brilliant games here over the years, and I'll tell you what, this is no exception. Chance to kick in there for young Mullen. He has got to find Gonzo. Oh, good punch there. He flagged that on
there's
there.
red and white everywhere. They're getting back.
Dallas King, he has done some brilliant work in this last half, and this quarter especially.
Yeah, they bottle it up right in the square there, Judd.
He's right amongst it now. Can Central Air find something from the agency of Johnny Hastings, Trev May, and Brick Grokey, Mick Moss, those guys in there, or is it going to be Elliston through the agency of
Umpire
Newton?
Stott.
And
here comes the rain as we speak
Meyer
again.
and the Keane boys, and I'll tell you what, that's what it's boiled down to. Nice to get everyone else off.
Stewart's got a bit of time to gather. Oh, he didn't have the ball then, did he?
Experience there from Craig
Yeah,
Stewart.
you're dead right too.
Definitely, probably the oldest man on the field, and he has milked it. And he's got a 50
Yeah,
to go.
dead right.
Yes, well, that is pretty good.
Play goes on straight up near the Elliston forward line.
He kicked that. That wasn't Dallas Keane again, was it? His leg would be absolutely throbbing at the minute. And the umpire's going to bounce it there. Phil Taylor's got a chance to... I don't know what he's doing here anymore. He's too good for this sort of league.
Tosses it up. Boys go up. Laurie North gathers. I think he's kept her in, Joe, but I thought he might have... Yeah, good spoil by the Elliston. That'll be a boundary throw-in. Probably half-forward flank of the Elliston forward line.
Yep, for sure. And there is just rivers of water flowing around the outside of this oval now. It is wet. I tell you what.
He's all tied away here. The rain steadies again as we speak.
Oh, he slipped in there like a buttered condom. That was excellent work. And it comes in again. Nice throw in there. Tap away.
Laurie North. Can't gather, yes. Good tackle.
Elliston are persistent here at the
What's
minute.
he paid there?
I think.
Goodness, too high on Laurie, wasn't it?
Yeah, he hung on to him a bit too long there, I think, Paddo.
Fair enough. Play goes on. That's a big kick by Laurie. Laurie straight up into the Central Air forward line. Humby again. I tell you what, Juddy, he ranks, I'd say, well, he'd be close to Elliston's best, wouldn't he?
Who's that?
Humby.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a good player today. All day.
Hutcho.
For sure. Being 4 quarters of good football from Sean
Clears
Humby.
it. Hogan's working hard. Mullins gets back to Nails. Nails back to, that was Cobb, was it? Oh, good spoil by Humby once again.
Yeah, he's done well, but Frisky's
hello,
rebounded.
Fox.
Chance here. Drives it in. And Richter, can you get your hands on it? No.
Tommy's been
Tell you
tidying
what,
up on
she's
his own.
toe-to-toe. Jamie Tomney here now. And hell, he couldn't get his hand in there to rip it out. But
Here's
Gonzo's
trouble.
a chance.
Gonzo's got it.
Chips it in. And I tell you what, is there a big fella there to take the grab? No. Down it goes. And yeah.
Oh, good work by Ellison to the boundary line. Boundary line's your friend, Juddy.
Isn't it? It's a pal now. But I tell you what, this is anyone's. If Central Eyre can make something of this little effort, and they should have White Guernsey's running from everywhere to try and get down to that contest.
Probably a shocking throw in. Johnny Keane
Forget
kicks
defending, boys. You just need numbers at the ball, and it looks like Elliston have got him at the minute. No.
it. Jungles as
Tipping
the
down.
rain team's down as we speak again.
It's come down even heavier now. Well, is that wet? We're even getting wet, and we're inside the car.
Umpires throw it up. Difficult conditions. Matty Lamar, he's worked hard, Juddy. He'd be in the top 3 once again.
Yeah, done play. Good player. And Laurie
Oh,
North.
wrong. Oh!
And she's
Titch
right
Kelly
here in
goes
front
in
of us
hard.
again. Titch Kelly's there. I think he's feeling the pressure now.
Right on the wing here.
He's got
Boys
a knock.
go up. Kane Williams, good grabber by Laurie North. Good smother by
yeah.
Jungles.
He's definitely
Brick
got the
Grokey.
gecko grip on there.
Krisky.
Lovely kick, but you won't mark that. You wouldn't mark that. No
Oh,
way.
look at
Humby did
Humby.
well again.
God,
Can he get a
lovely.
clear?
Oh,
Matt
good
Lamar.
Matt Lamar. Get up.
He regains his feet, and he's been
Oh, that's
hammered
probably
from
a little bit
behind.
high,
It'll be
isn't it,
a free
Stoddy?
kick. Yep, you've called it, Pato. Definitely. It's just that sort of conditions where your footing's not quite so sure, and you can just get in the back of someone, and there's the kick now.
Matty
That's not a
Lamar
bad help.
goes into the attack. Oh, Kane. Kane, he's still trying to gather. Nails. They're all working in hard. Mullins. Ram. Trev May. Mullins. Oh, that was good work.
Everyone's having a
Over to
fit
Nifty.
at the minute.
Nifty.
Oh,
Chappie!
This could be it.
Lift yourself in
I
glory,
tell you what,
man.
this could be it. His experience shone through there like a beam. He just backed off. I think there might have been Paddy Keane there, was it?
I think it,
Contesting?
yeah. No, I think you're right,
No,
Jody.
I can't see real well. I think it is.
I don't reckon he could either, but anyway.
But
Chappie.
point is, Chappie's got a chance now.
Chappie's got one. He obviously got that in the first, but he lines up.
Tell you what, he's pushed it across,
Oh,
and
there's
they've
no
punched
score.
It. No score. Pato, what would be the chances
Sugar.
of the first time in a Midwest Grand Final having to have... Oh, that's a shock! It's thrown in by the boundary umpire.
Obviously don't have replays of the throw-ins.
What's he think he's doing over there? I tell you what,
Goodness gracious, he's
that's a
done
bit
it again.
better.
He's brought that in.
That's a bit better effort, but he must be barring for
Oh,
Central Eyre.
Gonzo.
And, it's full on here
Oh,
now,
that's
and
a
there's
point,
a point.
isn't it?
Yeah, well, anything counts if it's a point. Central Eyre have hit the front. They
Yeah,
have.
that's it, dead right too, Juddy.
And,
That was through Bucky Vinky, I think, wasn't it?
Could be the best point he's ever kicked in his life.
Bucky's kicked that.
And
Trev
May's got
May.
it now. This is Central Eyre. They're shining through here at the minute. They've just rallied, haven't they, Pato?
Yeah, dead right. Central Eyre is starting to pick
Oh,
the
in the
goal.
back
That was
there,
just
I think, yes.
so obvious. Thank you very much. Elliston free kick. Oh, who's that? Stewart, isn't it? Yeah, Stewart's got the ball, kicks it out. Oh, Humby contest, good contesting. Play goes on. Oh, tackle from behind by Ram. Central Eyre have got the advantage here. Kick it into their forward line. Bucky Binky contest. Oh, it's work, it's hard work.
Yeah, very good effort there by that Central Eyre fella that's dived in over the ball. I think it was Gonzo to hold the ball up in the area. That is crucial. And I think if they can do something here, Central Eyre, it's that tight, isn't it? But no,
Jungle
Jungles
Newton.
comes away with it. Brock Kennelly in front position.
Titch.
Lost his footing.
today.
Titch has got it
Oh,
now.
recovers
He's
well.
fit of the fumbles. Brock's back in there again.
Louis.
Trev
May.
Oh, one pick-up like that in these conditions is perfect.
Yeah, good football.
But it goes out over the boundary again.
Throw in.
Oh, Johnny Hastings has got it all his own, but it slips through.
Smallest man on the field, and he's got the ruck. Anyway, play goes on. They gather up, and Super Phil comes in and
This is going
toss
to
it
get
up.
really desperate now. Central Eyre 1 point up. This is absolutely... Everyone's glued to this.
Johnny
It's brilliant
Keane,
stuff.
Laurie North,
And,
Nifty. Favours Elliston, probably, if anybody.
Oh, no. Well done there by...
Oh, Ram!
Can't-
Kane.
Moss it was. Moss is in again.
Oh, yeah, gathers.
He's done well to work that ball down, keep it there.
11-7-73 to 9-18-72. 1 point
Central Air.
advantage to Central Air.
Getting the numbers there again. The ruck up goes, and God, there's white Guernseys everywhere.
Oh, Jungles again. He's working hard at the clinches. Hutchison, Hastings,
Trev May, beautiful.
Mickey
position.
Paul. Good gather, Louis. He gets a kick. Under these conditions, Hogan goes to the boundary line. Yeah, throw in, Juddy.
So throw in on the half-forward line for Elliston.
Well, they're right in the depths of their forward line at the moment as we speak. If they can get a score on the board here,
Yep, right. You
we're
never know.
tied back away again.
It's up to Central Air now to show their true colours now to try and work the ball out of defence. And it just every movement's crucial now, Pato. You
Oh,
have to
dead
say.
right, dead right.
A clear kick is good. It's just nail-biting stuff. It really is.
Yeah, the ball's in to play. Favours Elliston, 12. Oh, Phil spotted one!
Give him a kick.
Super
And I'll tell you
Phil.
what, if Matt Lamire ever wanted to kick a goal,
This
would
boy's
be
all
it.
class, Juddy.
He's good. He's very, very good.
I know the conditions are difficult, but
And I'll tell you
I
what,
tell you, yeah, well, if he's the man kicking,
Midwest Footy League is alive and kicking at the minute with these two teams out here. There is some super talent on the field today, Pat.
just a score on the board, I tell you. This, oh well, dead right, Juddy. They're a top class outfit, both sides. Lamire, I reckon he should register.
No, they're all, oh God, there's 400.
There's a
players.
goal!
Who's that?
Who's kicked that? Oh, the crowd go absolutely wild!
We cannot tell.
Oh my God, I can't believe this.
It's
Touch Phil Taylor!
drama here at Piednippie. Absolute one.
Mullins, big kick.
Here's a chance for
Humby.
Humby. Oh, he hit up hard and he hit his own man
Oh,
there.
Jungles, no, Agars.
In
Working
hard.
hard in the middle. They're going
this-
to tie this right up. This is a
This is
tight ball
brilliant
game, Juddy.
stuff. It's gone out. And, oh, he's down. There's a chance. Hastings in. He's battled hard in this last quarter, working everything
Newton.
hard. And
Tackles. Oh, he hasn't got it.
Someone's going to
Umpire Stott never
We can't
spotted
really-
it, but... Oh, Juddy, this is probably the... well, as you said,
it's-
probably the best grand final since, what? Central Air Rovers played here.
Central Air Rovers played here. No, they played at Streaky in '89, and that was a classic match.
Lamire.
Up we go, and here's a chance now.
Play on's a call.
And it goes young
Kane.
Wayne Williams.
Oh, they
Oh,
block
it's
it
just
up.
anyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's...
Yeah, they're diving in for everything now. This is just so desperate.
Oh, I can't believe that touch
Oh,
decision.
these- oh, yeah, well, I mean, what can we tell from here? It'd be interesting to see the replay, but we won't. So there the ball goes up.
Kane Williams knocks it on. Brock Kennelly tries in hard there. Boys bottle it up. Yep. Another toss up.
Dear, oh dear.
Could this be a tight ball game, Juddy?
Well, it's dramatic, isn't it? Like, everything's tied up here, and the crowd is just going spastic. They do not
nails.
make of it.
We're in the obviously the attacking centre half forward position for Elliston. I tell you what, if they can get a score, it'll probably get them the game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anyone scoring now, you only got to get a 1 point advantage in this effort here, Pato, now, and it's
good.
crucial.
Oh,
Too high,
that's
and-
too high.
Yes, and so where's Chris?
Yep,
His
definitely.
persistence has paid off.
Plays on.
And goes the hand.
Trev May.
May's
Oh, I probably
there
couldn't give
again.
it to a better player as far as delivery wise.
Beautiful kick, and
Oh,
Gonzo. Brilliant by
gathers like
Humby.
it's no.
Gets it
no
short
problem.
to Titch Kelly, gives it back, and a good shepherd by Kelly.
Oh,
and it's-
boundary umpire calls.
Oh, everything is dramatic here at the minute, and that's out of bounds. Humby did well, and Kelly, brilliant teamwork there. The ball goes to ground, and
Jungles.
yeah, positioned himself
Oh,
well.
he's class.
He-
He did
he's
right,
brilliant,
Juddy.
brilliant wet
He
weather
did right,
footballer,
Juddy.
brilliant dry weather footballer. Out it goes.
Nose,
Here's a chance.
May.
Look at Trev May.
Mate,
now.
good
He-
smother. Rams working hard in the clinches.
Oh, Hastings got
Good tackle by Humby. Lamai.
What's
Got
going on?
sick of
Free
knocking-
kick
oh.
here. Trev May's picked it. I think Humby's the indiscreet person there, and
Back to Trev May. Trev May goes back, kicks long.
oh, he's loose, frisky.
Oh, is anyone picking up
And
Fox at the moment?
Poor old Sean Humby ran forward to follow up the play, and that's it, isn't it?
It's not a kick. Oh,
This
good
is
play,
crucial
bottoms
now.
up. This is
Chance for
crucial
Central
football.
Air. It's
If they
everyone's.
get a score on the board, it'll go down to the wire.
Gonzo.
Oh, Gonzo!
Bucky will kick a goal.
Oh, I think that'll get him the game, Juddy.
That'll do.
That'll get him the
And,
game.
It won't matter what it was. A score will help, and I've never seen so many fellas pat someone on the back for kicking a point in my life.
That'll get him the game, Judd.
Anyway,
Bucky McKenna.
no,
That's the second time in the quarter he's kicked a...
Bucky Benke and Lawrence
Bucky
North,
Benke,
he'll be
sorry.
paid that mark. And if anyone's a chance to get it right into the teeth of goal, he is. Lawrence will pop that one
look at him.
right up there.
Getting a few instructions from the teammates.
We must just reflect on that touch decision up the other end of the ground. Was it crucial or what?
No, well, exactly. Laurie North. It'd be a great kick if he dobs this one from there. Just goes back.
He's got the height. He's got the
He
leg.
kicked the sausage
That's
roll!
a brilliant goal. That's a match-winning goal from Lawrence North.
I think Central Eyre got it, Juddy.
And the Central Eyre boys, well, you wouldn't be that happy on your birthday. Look at them going off.
No, that's it.
There's the siren. Is it? Is that the siren? What's going on here at Piednippie?
Phil's calling him back.
Drama. There's kids on the field. If you're looking at 28 scoring shots to 20.
I know that's it's got to have a lot to do with it, doesn't it? Really,
that's a big blow to them in that respect. But I mean, that's footy, and it's probably true credit to the Central Eyre boys all day. It's one of those games where you sort of think, you know, it's hard to pick any winner.
Yeah, well,
it's hard to see a deserving winner at least.
It's always got to be a winner, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it does. Unfortunately, in grand finals, you cannot have a tie. And today, yeah, it was pretty good stuff. Great stuff. It's a pity it's all over because that's the end of our commentating career.
That's as bad as far as it goes, isn't it?
Thank Christ, everyone says. But, yeah, no, good players for Central Eyre. You'd have to say that Trev May was amongst it.
Yeah, Grokey early.
Grokey early was strong.
Hastings got a lot of the ball, Juddy.
Kane Sampson was probably their best player, although he quietened off a bit in the last quarter.
Oh, Humby was tireless for Elliston.
Humby was good for Elliston.
Lamire.
Dallas Keane had patches, especially in the second half where he was brilliant. But the crucial thing about the game, Pato, you'd say, was that Elliston really did not have a winning forward.
No, true. Hogan got a couple, didn't he? Yeah!